It's on this first watch, as everyone in the building settles in, that the doors open, and quickly coming in are the people on watch, including the Frost Ranger, who volunteered to take first watch this night. And he looks sort of wild at you and says, we heard something coming from the keep, the tower at the back of the town. An unholy, unearthly wail. I've heard this before here. I think it's a banshee.
Fuck that.
Do they normally hunt? Will it come and find us, or do they kind of wander the lands on their own if we don't disturb it?
They despise or hate. If hate is a feeling they can feel the living and seek to destroy life. Not eat it, not consume it, just destroy it where they can find it. If she knows we're here, she may come for us.
If you can't hear it, does that make you immune to its scream or not?
The wail of the banshee is what kills you. It is a save or die effect.
How many miles away is that keep? The tower?
It's within the bounds of town, less than a mile away.
Banshees can sense the presence of living creatures within 5 miles.
Then it knows we're here, says the Frost
It'll
Ranger.
be coming for us. Could kill all of us if we let it get the jump on us. Really, all we can do is hunt it.
The Frost Ranger quickly goes back outside to keep an eye.
I honestly think the safest thing to do is for one person to go and kill it. Wax in the ears, drink the anti-magic potion, and then just go and slay it on your own. It won't be able to beat you in a fight without its magic.
Who's the best person to do it? Tyrael with Cloak of the Cheetah?
I can fight and kill, yeah.
Anton would do it, but I think you're the best.
The door kicks open again, and in comes the Frost Ranger. He's pale in the face. He steadies himself against one of the crates laden with supplies.
I hand Tyrael the potion.
Yeah.
Shakes his head. There's something else with it. Coming out of the front of the tower gates. A knight, all in black, glowing red eyes.
A death knight? Holy shit, that is a bad
I think it's a death knight.
No.
Tyrael, slay the banshee, blow the whistle, and then we come.
It's a death...
I'm going to drink the...
It could...
Tyrael, should I come with you, fight the Death Knight, as you fight the Banshee, and then we both take him?
Both of us, I hand you the magic
No,
potion.
none of you can take a Death
We
Knight,
both drink.
says.
I'm drinking the anti-magic potion.
Okay, do you want me to drink one too?
Yes, I gave it to you. Drink.
Anton drinks
Eric,
as well.
talk some sense into these
And we're
men.
gonna start going.
Hold on, is there a way to
kill
test?
with just a word. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. How are our players doing today?
Hyped up to kill these mobs, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Kill all the mobs. Yeah.
Let's talk about where we are then. Where are we?
We just recovered all of our supplies that were intact at the building we left them in, and we were making plans from there, I think, right?
Yeah, and I think you'd lost all of your followers in the process.
Oh, wait, I think we skipped it too far ahead. I think we needed to go back. I don't remember that part.
Okay. Well, let's replay it then and get a new result.
Okay, let's think about that.
We were camping out in the snow, having led the Death Knight and the Banshee on a merry goose chase in the evening, and we'd grouped up with the rest of our followers. Our supplies are still in the town. We're huddling together for warmth, waiting for the sun to rise, I believe.
True.
Well, the Death Knight seems to have vanished. The 2 spots of burning red that you mark as eyes are no longer to be seen. And eventually, the darkness gives way to sunlight. Glaring, gleaming sunlight off the vast sweeps of snow that begins to blind you as the sun rises ever higher in the east. But from here you can see the mountains to the north. You can see the town before you. You can see the tracks that you've all made heading in this direction. People are huddled together for what warmth they've got, and I do believe you took some supplies, some rations, before you fled in the night. And now by the light of day, chewing on the cold, uncooked rations that you've got, you can head back towards town. It'll be a bit of a trek, but it's all workable. You've got enough. You've been able to collect your dogs and all your people. Doing a quick head count, nobody's missing. Nobody's been added. The strange woman with you is seemingly more terrified than when you first found her. This fleeing in the night, not really being able to communicate people, just running and following the pack of runners has her shaken. And the party makes their way back to town.
We make our way back to town
We do
very,
indeed
very
make our way
carefully.
back to town very carefully. It's the morning.
With
We assured that, right? We've got, yeah.
someone with the spyglass watching the keep in case the Death Knight comes out.
You can keep an eye on the keep, on the massive walls that rise, the big gate, the sloping ramp that leads up to it. You don't see any Death Knights. Who is using the spyglass?
Just whoever's got the best perception.
Me! It's my spyglass, so I'm using it.
Okay.
Please make me a perception check.
What would you like, Koibu? 20? 25?
I'd like a 26, please.
I'll get you at least that. Fuck. 24 is pretty good, though.
Yeah, the spyglass is all fogging up with the temperature differentials. A little bit of moisture must have been trapped in there, and it's kind of hard to see what's going on.
Does he not get an advantage roll with the spyglass?
Nope. In
Spyglass
this
lets him
situation, the
make the check.
spyglass is letting you make the check. MrMouton's got it. He knows how the game is played.
Well, you know, the game has been played differently in the past.
There are many different rules for many different situations. This is
I know,
why...
that's why I check every time.
Okay,
that's all.
wait. Can we take one break? One quick moment, okay? Koibu, take your headphones off for 12 seconds. Hold on. Okay, don't lawyer him on anything. We might need to lawyer hardcore later.
Okay,
So
all right, you're right.
give him
You're right.
his wins, okay?
His
We need to save.
Okay.
Okay. Koibu, we're ready. We are back. Reconvene.
Sorry about that, Neal. I was out of order.
Okay.
You're fine just the way you are, Nick. Don't let people bully
thanks.
you into not being you.
We're walking back to town. Crunch, crunch through the
not-
snow. How's the Frost Ranger feeling? Morale check.
The Frost Ranger is feeling good. He was able to identify the Death Knight, let you guys know about it, and then everyone fucked off like he thought was a good idea. So he feels listened to, and he feels like the group has the cohesion they need to keep moving forward.
Have any
Well,
Frost
thanks you
Rangers
for
ever
checking in with
confronted or fought and slain a Death Knight or Banshee before? Have you ever seen this pairing of creatures out here?
Banshees, yes. Fought and slain, certainly. Death Knights? I've only heard about them before. Seen them by rough reputation, only never met one in the flesh. Don't know anyone that's ever encountered one. I don't think there's a lot of survivors from those sorts of situations.
You or your friends
Doesn't
ever fight a banshee during the day?
Yeah, do the creatures out here function the same way that we'd expect them to in the normal lands? Banshees don't typically come out in the day. Can we rely on that to be the case out here, or do they break the rules, modern monsters, outside of Glacia?
He chews his lip a moment. Thinking back to the stories I've heard in the tavern from the other Frost Rangers, they mention fighting banshees during the day. But it's like you're saying, that might be an intentional thing on their part to corner them when they're weakest.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Back to the city. I think our plan is to explore and pilfer and see if we can discover any goods or valuables. We're going to stay away from the... I imagine that where that knight and the banshee came out of, there must be some kind of like castle or gate that you pass through to get to the mountain. Yeah, we're going to stay away from that. And we're going to... does it look like a city that we can search as one person in a single day, or do we need to split up to cover the entire city in a single day?
If you wanted to cover the whole town, you definitely need to split the entire party into chunks.
Could we split into 3 chunks?
You could split into 3 chunks. When we say search this city, how thoroughly are we talking? Are we just saying poking ahead into every building, or are we saying poking ahead into every single room?
Probably poking ahead into rooms, every room.
Okay, then it'll probably take you a few days to search the whole town if you break your party into
But we
3 chunks.
focus our attention on the most likely buildings for information. So, like, temples, you know, military barracks, anything that looks like belonging to a monarch or...
Okay, so we're not searching the whole city. We're just searching the
Well, the
obvious
first day we'll do the obvious buildings, yeah. Searching them thoroughly. And if that turns up nothing, then...
Sure.
But I think we should at least have a group that spends the first part of the day moving the supplies outside of a 5-mile radius.
Sure.
From the because we had to walk 5 miles, I think, to get back into town right now.
Something like that. It takes hours.
Yeah, so you know we can't have our supplies here when night falls.
as you're discussing what's going on here, you come into town and stop cold in your tracks when you see in one of the main roads going through town, a road which you have not been down before, but you are now approaching from the outside angle. And you can see the deep sled tracks leading out of the building you stashed your sleds in.
Well, shit.
And up the slope, through the town, behind buildings, and you lose sight of where they go. Hurrying to the warehouse, your suspicions and fears are confirmed. Your sleds have been taken, with all of their supplies.
Well, this I cannot stand. I will not find 4 magic staves only to lose them to some brigand skeleton. We need to draw the beast out.
How many
we
sleds?
Can't fight it in its lair.
How many sleds were in the place? Was it 3?
We had 3.
And do we see 3
rope.
separate? Was each one, they all went the same way, it looks?
Yeah. Yep, there is the set of tracks that you came in with your sleds and drug them into this building, and there is a new set of tracks where they have been drug out and through town, and generally in the set direction of the castle, but you can't see if they make it all the way there or if they end up at like a different building or a church or something else somewhere else.
How many rations do we have? Like, how many nights can we survive reasonably?
You brought enough food to get out and you survived one night. Everyone left in a hurry and just grabbed a few things. You only have food for this morning. You don't have food for tonight.
I start looking around. Who's the fattest person in our party right now? I'm just kidding.
That's definitely Jack.
Okay, don't worry about that.
Wait, you're saying we've got no food? All
We
the
have
food's
no
on the
food.
side,
Yeah, we got to do something today, Imric. That's what he's saying. Do you understand?
No, we can go a day without food. Calm down. It's all right.
No.
I know
Can
that
we?
you've lived a rich,
Not
noble
in these
lifestyle,
conditions.
What?
but
Not in these
I know-
conditions.
A,
You don't
a
want
day
to.
without food while like trekking through the snow and shit, we're gonna take huge penalties the next day. There's no way that
You are,
normal
absolutely.
with carrying shit and everything. Maybe if we were just like chilling. Or I guess that's all you do.
Especially
but,
since you didn't really sleep last night.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Well then, I mean, it would be foolish to wait for nightfall. If we must act today, then we must act now.
Tell me about this city, Koibu. How tall are the buildings, the houses on average? 2 stories, 3 stories?
I would say about 2/3 of the buildings are only 1 story above the ground. They might have basements. Of the remaining buildings, I would say 2/3 are 2 stories, and then of the remaining, they're mixed between 3 and a couple of 4 stories. But it's mostly low-lying structures. The center of town has taller ones. You haven't really visited the center of town. You're on one of these warehouses near the outskirts, one of the few 2-story buildings here on the edge of town.
Who is the most dexterous person besides me in this party?
Me, probably. Or Vega.
Okay, we need to figure out where the supplies went. Is it possible that while heading down the street, I could be on one building top, Nick could be on the other, and we're kind of like moving like ninjas, running on the tops, so we can kind of like have a better vantage point of what's going on? Do you understand what I'm saying? Imric, do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. We don't have that food cloak, do we, anymore? No, because we didn't bring extra-dimensional shit, right?
No, yeah, it wouldn't be.
That's good. We don't need it. Who cares? Did we bring the dogs with us?
Yes.
Cool.
I take it you're bringing everyone together as you walk through the town on the way to the castle?
Is
I
that
think we
where it
should
looks
only
like the
bring the
tracks
people
are
that we
headed
want.
towards?
Yeah. We should only bring people we're willing to have in a fight here.
I think we have
We
to
got-
bring everybody. I don't know if we can just leave people with no camp and no food. Like, it feels like we kind of are all in here.
If the book's right about the Death Knight being able to use a giant fireball, then we might be condemning everyone to death for
Good
no
thing
reason.
you and I will be keeping ahead of the party so that we can be scouting and make sure that doesn't happen, right?
I guess so. I'll go over to Anton looking a bit nervous because he seems kind of grumpy in the corner over there. Anton, with the Death Knight stealing our supplies, it's not very honorable. Perhaps Velfara will grant you knowledge of where it lies.
Anton grumpily gives you a look and says to you that there are no gods here. No one's here to hear me.
I can hear you, brother. I put an arm on your shoulder.
If you're listening, Anton, because we're away, he'll start pointing at like party members. These people need to die so that you, me, and Tyrael may live. They were brought here for that reason.
It's not why we brought them here. It may still play out like that, Anton, but we should do our best to ensure everyone survives.
I would sacrifice 1,000 of them for one of you, okay? Just keep that in mind.
Of course, but if we sacrifice all those who follow us, we'll be kings of nothing.
Well, good thing we're not meant to be kings. Just want to get out of here alive.
Hold fast. I will climb a building, I guess. For this day, Neal, I think I'm going to take off my armor. I'm just going to wear my robes today.
Okay, please note it on your character sheet so that we can use it as reference if need be.
Yeah.
What are we marking for your character sheet?
I'm just not wearing armor today. I'm wearing my robes instead.
Okay.
So I need to cast spells.
I'm hopping up in the buildings to the left. Whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
Climb, jump, jump. Boots is bringing and striding. I should be able to get to the top.
The whole party, all, 3, 6, 9, 12 of you, plus the ranger, plus the weird person, and the sled drivers, and the packs of dogs behind you, all come through town. You notice the dogs are uncannily quiet as they come through. They normally bark and sometimes, yap at each other or play around. In this situation, the dogs are all sort of bristled and looking about, moving quietly with the group.
Can I draw our formation before you do any wacky stuff or any more wacky stuff?
Of course.
Okay, just so this is where my brain is thinking. Draw freehand. Okay.
Where are you drawing?
I'm gonna draw.
Do you know fireball ranges and sizes?
Massive. Okay. So do you see what I'm drawing here in the green shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so my idea is that these are buildings or houses, 1 to 3 story, whatever things. And then this is the path through the street. Okay. You and me, this is gonna be me. Look, Tyrael. This is Imric. I for Imric. T for Tyrael. And then somebody maybe Anton is gonna be leading the way, and then everybody else is following behind like that.
Mm-hmm. Who's in the rear guard?
I don't know. Who do we want to wander off into another dimension? Let's see.
Probably not one of your followers, right?
Jack looks like a pretty strong guy.
Yeah, put Jack back.
All right.
Behind
Jack
Anton,
can anchor the rear.
I want Montem and Hans, because if they see any tracks leading into a building where somebody might have snuck or something, I want them to be able to perceive that. Being roguish young lads, I would hope they'd be able to discern that. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. You walk through town following the tracks, getting a lay of the land. You can see the tracks head towards the center of town. And a little bit before you get there, Montem will call a halt and point through one of these broken windows inside a building, where he will call out a burning log, an ever-burning log in the the fireplace here, in the hearth. He'll, grab Anton, who's down on the ground, and point it out to him specifically. Is that sign of something else we should be looking for? Or are we ignoring these?
Ignore those. It's magic. I think we're worried about our supplies right now.
Okay. The party can continue marching.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, note the building.
Yeah, of course.
Who's got ranged weapons? I want to make sure everyone's got arrows and ranged. Everyone who has ranged weapons to use has got arrows and is got ready to use them. Yeah, sure, fine, but I just make a point, If the Death Knight shows up, attack it. Don't group together. Split out. Fan out. At maximum range.
You make your way through to the middle of town, to the big courtyard here. There's a frozen fountain in the middle, frozen mid-shooting with ice kind of rising up out of it. there is what looks to be maybe a tavern or a bar nearby where all the ice and snow has melted away from, where the ground is dirty with a little bit of grass sticking out of it, where the tables look clean and polished and recently stained, where the windows are still intact with glass, and the area looks just a little bit warmer, a little bit drier. They're potted plants with little flowers sticking out of them.
Is there an obvious temple in the city?
Yes. Right here in the middle of the town square, there is a temple to Martha. You can see the 2 interlocked golden rings, probably actually made out of gold or plated in gold or, papered in gold, hanging over the front door.
Is this the biggest temple in town?
You haven't scoured the whole town, but it is the temple in the town square, so it's probably the biggest, or if not in volume, then at least in terms of importance.
I shout across the buildings to Tyrael. Tyrael, can I have some time to explore the temple? Keep watch. I won't be longer than an hour.
Is the road leading into the temple, or is this off to the side a little bit?
No, the road goes through like this big middle town square, and the temple's just in the town square. So it's
kind of on the way.
Near the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll kind of like fan out and make a little perimeter around the temple, and then Imric can go in. Do you want to go in alone?
Yeah, that's fine. If there's danger, I'll come out.
Okay. Go for it.
I will jump down off the buildings and make my way inside the temple, Neal.
Okay. You make your way inside the temple. Unlike other parts of this town, especially that tavern that you just saw, this temple looks more decrepit. The walls here are blackened, like some sort of fire has burned through it. The outside had those big interlocked golden rings, but the inside, there's like weird stains on the ground. They don't quite look like blood stains, but they give you that impression of like splattered material here and there. The constructions in this room are sort of decayed and broken about, but not cleared out. Like there's some pews, but all the pews are snapped in different places and rotted. Some of the pews have been burned. One of the pews has a skeletal corpse in it with, clothes sort of in just threads left, leaned back, head to the side, as if it passed away while in prayer of some kind. The altar has this dirty, soiled, oily rag that kind of covers the top of it and dangles to either side. The candelabras here are tilted over.
As I walk down the aisle towards the altar, I will move the rings around on my fingers to get the ring of free action and the ring of fire protection.
Take off your gloves, move your rings, put your gloves back on.
And I will cautiously walk up to the altar and look for a ritual book or something on there.
You can see 3 markings on this oily cloth on the altar. There is a rectangular burn spot on the cloth, and then two burned spots that look a lot like handprints on either side of the book on this dirty rag that covers the altar. Like whatever was here was incinerated on the spot.
So there is a book, though?
No, there's just a burn mark in a rectangle where a book probably once lived.
Okay. If there's nothing there, I will now look for a room at the back of the temple that might have been the priest's quarters or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of rooms in here like that. It'll take you a little while of searching around to find them. For a very brief moment, we're going to step back outside to the other players. Those of you outside, how long do you leave him in there before you go in and search for him?
Probably about 30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes, yeah.
Okay, cool. Nick.
You're dead.
Imric, inside.
Yeah.
Inside, you find a couple of rooms here or there. All of these have been burned. They've been blackened. There are quite a lot of remains of what once was here that are destroyed and disheveled about. After opening a few doors, you do find what must be the High Cleric's room or someone important's room. the bed here is like pushed up against the wall and risen halfway up the wall, as if the wall was tilted, as if the floor was tilted up on the wall. It sort of hangs there precariously, not clearly suspended by anything. The sheets and blankets are pulled up as if the bed was made, but like made in a disheveled way. The pillows are still there. Aside from the bed and the bedding,
the bed's just hanging precariously on the wall as if by some magic.
Yeah, as if by some magic on the wall.
Okay.
In a way that the blankets and the sheets and the pillows all should have fallen off it, even if the bed were glued to the wall. And yet it's still holds
Okay,
there.
well, as soon as I see
lacking.
that, I reach into my bag, taking off my shoulders, opening up. I probably instinctively reach into my robes and realize they're empty. I'll pull out the wand of detect magic and cast it. Hope it doesn't blow up.
The wand of detect magic is currently not functioning.
Okay. I just start searching the room. If there's like a desk with papers on them, I'm going to start looking at that.
Yeah, there's a desk here. You jimmy one of the drawers. It's kind of stuck. You yank it out, and you can see a bunch of papers, but they're crinkled, they're discolored, and they're clearly like broken in different places. You get the impression that if you were to handle them, they might further break. Are you interested in handling them?
Yeah.
Give me a dex check to pick them up carefully.
34.
Yeah, you can pick up the pieces of paper. You'll notice the corners sort of break away when you touch them, but supporting them from underneath works very well. If you were to sit and examine these papers, you could do so. But if you want to roll them up or put them in a bag or a scroll case, they probably wouldn't survive a trip. They'd need to be very carefully kept if you wanted to bring them anywhere, really.
Yeah, well, I start flicking through them. I want to look for anything about a paladin.
You've got your glasses, right?
Yeah. If they're not working, then...
No, they are working. They're working just fine. The first few pages are handwritten notes about a sermon that is to be given. But the tone of it is pretty off of any tone that you've heard a preacher give, especially someone devoted to Martha. It talks about the coming darkness. It talks about the decay that is happening everywhere. And it talks about the burning heat of the oppressive sun and the dryness of the land. It talks about how together we must turn our eyes back to the sky, back to what is beyond, in order to prevent the oncoming storm. And it also sort of has this like pleading tone to the words, as if the people you are speaking to aren't really listening. It has that desperation of trying to convince someone of something important, and something that they might not want to hear.
Yeah, okay.
That's the first few pages. You can skip through some more. We got the sermons. We have some correspondence below that, just some personalized letters that get sent. What did you roll? A 34? Yeah, you can unfold these without breaking them. Some personalized letters that were sent to some lord. Some noble lady to the north. And the letters are sort of foreboding. They talk about a spreading blight across the land, and about how there's a specifically called out how the nymphs are no longer here, and that the replacement for them, that these grand canals are not functioning anymore. They're drying up, and the soil is fading, and the crops are failing. And please send fish from the ocean as long as we can still get them.
Is this addressed to Saladin Keep, this place in the north?
The letter comes from the place in the north to this temple. There's a lady that is associated with it, but not a keep name individually.
All right, I mean, yeah, I skip past. I'm just looking for info on the paladin. I don't want to be here too long.
Sure. There is made mention in one of these correspondence, if only Her Highness, Her Grace, Athena were here to help us now. Now, Your Highness and Your Grace are terms that you usually use for a king or a queen or someone of great rank, but they're also words that you use for a paladin. A paladin has a lot of terms you could address them by. You could address them as a knight, as a high cleric, as a grand noble lord. At least in Arcadia, they sort of they are separate from the rest of the social order. They sort of sit to the side and above everything else, so they can be called by a lot of terms depending on what you wanted to note. But these words could be referring to a paladin very easily.
Yeah, okay, I'll read the rest of that letter then. Is there any detail about what they want Athena for, or any clues as to who Athena might be, or...
They talk about... There's a reference to the minions are not too far from us now. They breach our walls, they sneak through the sides, they come down the passes. We've been able to hold them off, but it's only a matter of time. If only Her Highness, Her Grace, Athena were here to help. It's not quite clear what the threat is, but it's some sort of lesser creatures, some sort of minions of some greater power that are making their way. You can open the other drawers and look around. Give me another dex check to pull out some other papers. You grab another stash of papers and they crumble before you, and there's a third... there's a bookshelf that you can sort of pick through to see if you can pull anything. One more dex check. Yeah. And give me an int check with that, please. Oh, you're so smart.
Very smart.
Sifting through these books, you can find one is a collection of letters, as if someone had, every time they get a letter, they shove it in this and sort of slowly bind a book with it. And that appears to be the most interesting thing. Many of the others are, less groups of sermons, groups of, other things that just, they aren't of your interest. But this collection of letters might be. You could take this and read it here, or you could take this and leave. But either way, it's going to probably take you an hour to 3 hours to get through it, depending on...
If I feel like I can take it, I'll just put it in my bag. What should I write it down as?
You can carry it in your hands. Everything in it is still fragile. If you toss it in your bag, it's probably all going to break apart.
Okay, I'll leave it here then.
Okay.
All right. Is there many, many more rooms to check, or can I just put my head in the rest of the rooms?
You can poke your head around. Let's see if there's anything good in any of these rooms.
Yeah, I mean, anything that looks like it might be the room of a military person, with armor or weapons, or an armor stand, perhaps.
Oh, God. The very next room you poke your head into seems to be some sort of smaller private antechamber where clerics or priests might come to have their own separate prayers away from the masses. And when you open the door, you can see in there is a person.
A dead person?
No, a living, ghostly visage of a person. They look towards you immediately. It is a young man who looks at you.
Hello there.
Let me just roll my dice. Perfect. The person looks to you with big, sad eyes dripping wet with water. They try to rub away the tears. You can see that they're wearing these gentle white robes that have little bits of golden trim around the collar and around the waist. They look at you and plead in a language that you don't understand at you. You can feel the pleading, the begging.
Yeah.
They crawl towards you.
And take a few steps back.
They kowtow before you, and then look up at you and beg some more.
I've got no way of speaking to them, other than perhaps trying to... I mean, I could, in a way, form a sentence by pointing at words in his language on a piece of paper that I can read. But it strikes me as unlikely to be that useful. So I will just, drop my head and turn around and walk out.
They let out a sort of chilling wail as you leave.
I get back out. If I do, sorry.
Yeah, you can leave. Nothing stops you. Nothing gets in your way.
I come back out and go up to Anton and Tyrell, and I'll shake my head and say, nothing concrete. Maybe the paladin's name's Athena, but I've got very little to go on. Something happened here, some sort of war. Ironically, they were worried about the place getting too hot. The river's drying up.
It does seem to be the case. Based on things we've seen in the past, it looks like this place was evacuated, like people were running from something. Would you agree? Not as though it was all looted, but that, I think we've gone through houses before, and it looked like stuff was packed up and people had left or whatever, or taken off.
Perhaps, yeah. Maybe they seemed like they were under attack and they were holding them off, but maybe they couldn't do for long, so perhaps they fled in the night.
All right, I shrug. I check everybody. We all sound off, buddy system. We have our perimeter. Everybody's good.
Everyone's here. Everyone's good.
I'll shout out to the Frost Ranger. You were the first one to see the Death Knight approaching. Could you make out if the armor was that of a male or female?
He shakes his head. Big, strong, blackened armor with a great helm on. Couldn't make out any forms or figures.
Okay.
If we were to wait for the next day, I could perhaps try and contact it, but it would mean going a night without food. I'm not sure we've got that luxury.
We can probably go 1 or 2 nights.
We can hunt and shit, right? If we
no.
Need.
Well, have we seen any animals out here at all?
No.
Well, I'm thinking of eating the dogs. Like 1 or 2 of them. If we have to, but otherwise, nope, we'll continue forward. We'll continue to follow the tracks through the city of our carts.
Cyril, hold your hammer close. These things are known to lay traps.
Okay, my hand tapped on my hammer so you can alert me of magical traps, though I think it's only within 10 feet. I'll ask Crawl for it. How far away can you detect a magical or normal trap?
In the nearby immediate vicinity, not over great distances, but if we approach to the point it threatens.
Okay, I nod. I think it's probably about 10 feet then.
We should be careful if we approach. We need to be split up. We can't afford for us all to be hit by that fireball. Make sure you're wearing your rings.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my ring of free action, and I guess I'll put on that other ring.
You're not worried about powered stun?
I'm mainly worried about the saving throw versus the fireball and the fireball thing, so I don't want to take off the armor ring.
You shouldn't ambush us, right?
Shouldn't. It didn't move that fast. My book says it's honorable, but who knows how many of these scholars have actually seen one of these things. I'd never heard of one back home, so maybe they're just making it up. Based on rumor, it could all be nonsense.
All right, let's continue forward.
Yeah. You make your way through the town, and at some point you try your eye scope again. And now that you're close enough that even with the little bit of fog within the glass, you can make out the edge of the keep in pretty good detail. The walls sit atop a cliff. The cliff itself is maybe 30 feet high, and the walls themselves are another 50 feet above that, with the turrets, some of the turrets rising a little higher. There is a stone ramp that just rises straight up towards the gate atop the 30-foot wall. On the 2 turrets on either side of the large ramp, you can see 3 skeletal warriors with bows. 3 on the right, 3 on the left. So 6 skeletons on either side of the wall, the walkway.
Do we see up the ramp leading into the keep? Do we see the tracks of our supplies?
Absolutely. You can see sled marks going through the snow that run right up to the portcullis that drops down, blocking the path through that main chamber that leads into the keep.
Oh.
Tyrael, perhaps try calling out to it.
To the
You're
skeleton.
still quite far from it right now.
Not to the skeletons, to Athena. Say we wish to parley. Maybe when we get closer.
Sure. Let's continue to approach then, I guess, until we're... Can I get like some... Are there like houses and stuff right up to the edge of where this like...
No, the town goes for a little ways, and then as you start to get towards the back of the town, the buildings stop at a certain point, and then there's a gap of maybe 100 yards, 300 feet, where there's nothing but snow. Even the trees have all been removed, just sort of flat ground. And then there's this ramp covered in snow that runs up straight towards the castle, which is lifted up off the ground with the walls and the turrets and everything.
Okay. We'll go right up to the chasm, I guess. How deep is the snow? Just curious.
In the town, the snow doesn't appear... The snow varies between, a couple inches and maybe a foot and a half. At some areas it's piled up in banks, some areas it's nice and soft and low.
Okay. How far across is this chasm again? You said like I need like an exact, because fireball is about 200 yards, right, from this guy. So we don't want to get that.
You'd have to count it out yourself to get an exact distance, but about 100 yards from the last building to the edge of the cliff that the keep is built upon.
Okay. I'll tell Emmerich and Anton probably have the rest of the party head inside a building or something and wait back here, and then we'll see if we can attempt to parlay or scout a little bit more. I'm a little bit wary taking everybody so close to the castle.
I agree. The books suggest they may parlay if they sense you have crucial information. I'm not sure what that would be, but perhaps you can deceive it.
I think you told me the other day that the knights themselves are incredibly intelligent, right? I don't know what kind of lie I could weave to trick this knight into thinking I have some information that might be of importance to it.
I mean, we have information on what happened to this whole place. That's pretty crucial, right? We know Velthara wrought vengeance on them for the untold or unused amount of magics.
What if by some chance of fate, Velthara is the one that cursed it? Maybe you could lift its curse.
It seemed like when I talked to her. Oh, no, that's not happening.
But perhaps it may think that you could. Maybe it senses her. Maybe that could be our angle.
If you think it's worth a shot, Emmerich, go for it.
I think as our leader, Tyrael, you should be the one. Maybe even it should be Anton. I'll stand with you, but one of you should do the talking. It shouldn't be me.
Well, it feels like you're the one that read all the information inside of the inside of that not library, but the temple. If anybody was going to pretend here, it seems like you would have the one that would have the information to do it now.
Fine, you've never been too impressed with my lying skills, Tyrael, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. I'll give it a go.
Well, don't lie. Just tell the truth. Maybe you have some information. Who knows? Where at the chasm? Are those skeleton archer people? Are they reacting to us at all?
No, not yet. You're 100 yards away. They don't seem to really have moved in any way, shape, or form. In fact, they might just be, dead bodies held in place by ice.
Okay.
You keep using the word chasm. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's not like a
pit.
chasm. It's just like a long field of... Yeah,
Sure. Cool.
I'm thinking chasm, like all the buildings here, and then the keep here, and there's just like this. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying.
Gotcha. So, Emmerich, you're approaching the keep alone, right?
Yeah, I'd say I go like 10 feet ahead of the other two. Do I feel like I could shout out from there?
Yeah, you can shout 100 yards across snow.
Yeah. So I clear my throat, and then I will shout, Paladin who defends this keep. We come representing Velthara. We wish to parley with you to discuss your situation and how the war ended.
Your voice carries across the snow. It's pretty quiet in the wake of your voice. Just a little bit of wind blowing. The sound of the crunching behind you.
Anton will step forward, and he'll show the amulet.
You hold up your amulet. Skeletons on the wall don't move. If their Death Knight is there, they're probably not exactly at the wall, so you'd have to wait a little while.
Yeah, we wait.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we wait.
Yeah, you stand there for 10 minutes waiting, but nothing shows up. The portcullises don't move. The skeletons on the walls don't move. Nothing changes.
Should I deal with the skeletons?
How do you intend to deal with them?
Fly up there and shoot them down.
Is there a chance they'd let us approach without trouble?
They might. Perhaps if it's just the three of us.
Without,
Okay.
Well, I think we should bring Jack. He can... If we need in quickly, he's the one who's going to be able to open the portcullis.
Fine.
Wait,
Yeah,
why
bring
him? How is he going to do it?
He has
Strong.
an incredible amount of strength.
Oh.
Keep your weapons sheathed. We don't want to look threatening here.
Maybe we should approach on our own first, and then we'll bring Jack up later if we need him, maybe? And then we'll see. I'm just curious how the skeletons will react.
I just don't think there's a reason not to bring him now.
Well, like, if we start going up and they start, like, shooting a hail of arrows at us, and for some reason he gets killed, that would just suck. Like, I think the three of us are going to survive.
Yeah, but he's not going to get killed by fucking arrows.
Okay. I'll go back and grab Jack.
Good.
Yep.
Grab Jack, and I tell him we're going to go investigate this castle. Let's go.
All right. So, Imric, Tyrael, Anton, and Jack approach the castle, leaving the rest of their party behind within the safe confines of town. When you approach the castle, are you going to walk up that ramp towards the gate? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
just want to be clear.
Everything else is just empty field and like a big wall, right? There's nothing else to really walk
Empty
towards.
field, and then stone that rises 30 feet, and then castle walls that rise 50 feet beyond that,
Yeah, let's go.
and the one ramp that rides right up towards it. Sure.
Reminder: Jack has the thing on the build of strength or whatever.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Jack has a +2 belt of strength.
Yeah,
Does that make him 18 strength something?
18 something, I think. Well, no. I think it makes him 19 because he's already 18-50 by regular standards.
I think it
19
did make him
strength.
19. Yeah.
What happens
Yeah.
if we get to like 21 strength? Is he like a god or?
Like a
That's
giant.
like stone giant strength or something, hill giant strength.
If we give him Tyrael's belt of +3,
Minus
does that do
+4.
anything?
That's why I'm
Does that do
asking.
anything else?
He could throw giant boulders for shitloads of damage.
Sick.
Would he be at 21 then?
If he's at 17
so.
and the +2 is putting him at 19. I don't know if it makes a difference for this or not, but yeah. Something to keep in mind. All right, let's go.
Well, wait. I mean, it might. We should figure this out.
Well,
Or
let's see. The two belts of strength are different, right? I'm having a hard time.
One's
remembering.
+4, one's +2. So technically, if he's at 19 with the +2, he should be at 21 with the +4. I don't know how much that really changes things. I think it's
yeah, I thought it might just give him plus to hit or something.
Let's.
it does do something, but it's probably still better for you.
21 strength. He's gonna have +4 to hit and 9 to every single time he hits, 9 damage, and then at 19 it'll be +3 and then 7 to damage.
It's +1 to hit, +2 damage.
This is also gonna give him a 17 on open doors checks, which means he 1 through 17 on a D20. He can open any door, and a 70% on a bend bar, which 70% odds on a D100. It's really good. Versus 16 and
16
50.
and 15. It's make that much difference. Tyrael would also lose.
Yeah, if
One to
we're
hit
gonna like
and one to
open or
hit.
do
You lose a
anything
little bit,
crazy,
yeah.
we can just like have him with the belt and do it, right?
Yeah, but
It's your call, I think.
yeah, it's your it's fine. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
this
that
is,
much.
we'll just go as on because I don't want to get fucked if we're like end up fighting or something.
Yeah. I think we approach. As we start going to the ramp, do the skeletons watch us, or?
They don't move.
Okay, maybe they are just
They
frozen.
continue to not move until you are in short arrow range, when automatically, with no warning, no shouting or anything, they quickly draw arrows and launch a flight of arrows. There are 6 skeletons, and in unison they pull, knock, draw, and loose. Who's in the very front?
Anton.
Anton. Well, they will take 3 shots at Anton. 1, 2, 3.
Just roll twice.
And then we'll take 1 shot at Imric, 1 shot at Tyrael, and 1 shot at Jack. So the first wave of arrows flies in your directions. They pepper to your sides. A few of them bounce off of your armor to no avail.
Why,
Archers
just
get at
curious
least 2
on-
attacks per round.
So
We get
okay, hold on, wait.
round or not.
This is going to be really important potentially later. So I want to like ultra iron out the difference between like a surprise round versus like an initiative roll. Right. So maybe we won't commit to this, but I feel like for this case where we're walking up and looking at the skeletons, why wouldn't this have been an initiative roll versus like they have a full surprise round on us?
I probably should have rolled a d10 to determine if you were able to react before they fired or not.
Sure. Okay. I don't care that. I just want to make sure for future stuff. Okay. I don't care that much about these, but okay. All right. Yeah. I guess we'll take a step back. And I look around and I say they could be. Actually, this is stupid. I guess magical skeletons. It's not like there'd be non-magical skeletons, huh?
Yeah.
Perhaps some sort of just alarm system. They're not thinking. They're not able to leave the castle or anything. Or
hit the banner. Why didn't we bring that with us?
Because the banner's in the castle right now in our cart.
Oh.
Do the skeletons stop shooting if we walk out of short range?
That was my... So your actions are going to be to back up a little bit?
Yeah, just back up a little bit.
I mean, okay, I'll take that lead, but I was going to do something else, but... If that's what we're trying.
You begin to back up, and you can see that the skeletal archers reach for their quivers, pull forth another arrow. Would you like to do something else?
Yes, please.
What are you going to do here?
Cast fly.
All right. Can we get an initiative roll from you, Nick? Anyone else that would like to make an action, please make an initiative roll. I'm just going to make one roll for all the skeletons so we don't spend too much time doing stuff.
Parry, well, I don't think it matters, I guess. Anton will cover for Jack with his shield.
Okay. You block Jack. Not Emmerich, Tyrael?
If I take a tumbler or anything like that, does it do anything for me if I'm only hit on a d20? Will that let me dodge a d20? Okay, then I'll just stand here looking.
Yeah, you defend yourself. Nick, Emmerich, you're going to go first. You intone the words to the fly spell. You move your hands in the appropriate gestures. And
Good luck, Nick.
It doesn't happen. You cast the spell. You can feel the magic coursing through you, but you can't lift off the ground. You just kind of like, boop.
I look over to Emmerich and I say, not a good time for performance anxiety.
Yeah. I cast the spell, so that's my turn, but...
Yep. The archers will take shots. This time they're going to fire 3 at Emmerich. That's not the right button. Ooh, this worked before. Why are we not? That's not right. They will fire 3 shots at Nick. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, natural 20 is going to hit you though, isn't it?
Yep.
It'll pierce you for 5, and then 1 shot at Tyrael and 2 shots at Anton. 22 is close, but not good enough.
How tall up are the turrets that they're on, or like the wall? How tall up is the wall?
The natural wall is 30 feet, and then the castle is another 50.
Is it climbable, or is this like marble?
Under normal circumstances, a castle wall like this would be difficult but possible to climb. Right now, with all the ice and the snow across it, you'd have to get all the way up to the wall to take a look, but it's possible that there's enough like ice that it's basically like an ice sheet and wouldn't be possible. You'd have to get all the way up to the wall to really get a proper inspection, though.
Just keep going forward?
Sorry, just a point of note. I don't know if you forgot or if it's not working, but my displacement on my cloak may have dodged that attack.
Sure. That is a great point. Your cloak is working fine. The arrow passes through you and does not damage you, or passes, by where you would have been.
Thank you, Charis.
Saved you 5 damage. Good.
It did, yeah.
Anton will speak up. What do we want to do? Do we want to go forward so they can't hit us anymore? And
I think I'm going to try and shoot them from here. I think you should run up there and attack them.
Well,
you can't just sit here taking attacks. Well, if we get up the cliff, I assume if we get up the ramp, I assume you can get to them from there.
Okay, sure.
Maybe not, though. I don't know.
The ramp goes up, and then there's the turrets that rise up 50 feet on either side, and the portcullis directly before you.
All right.
Do you have a map for this? Or Theater of the Mind?
I do. Yeah.
I'm just going to shoot back at them on my next turn.
It's
now.
only the last section of the map
cool.
of the ramp, though.
Nice map.
Can you throw the skeletons where they are?
Yeah, they are. I will move them slightly off of this so you can see them. And they're behind the parapets, so they have 75% cover against your
So we need to
attacks,
breach the castle in order to get to.
breach the castle, climb the walls, fly over the walls, throw a dwarf over the walls.
Well, I could try and fly us over once they're dealt with.
Either way, why don't we go to our first break right here before we begin the combat and the assault in true form.
We'll be back.
And welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. Our party is going to approach the castle. There's only 6 skeletons. We've seen their attack rolls. They're not particularly fancy. You can handle this.
Initiative?
Yeah, initiative.
I guess me and Jack will be going up and trying to lift the portcullis.
Yeah.
Right. It is 100 yards through the snow there. You have no problem getting there in record time, MrMouton. However, Jack is a dwarf without a ring of free action, and he's strong as an ox. He can easily heft his way through the snow. But 100 yards
I'm not
around is
wearing
hard.
my ring of free action.
Ah.
I'll let him wear mine.
Well, I was going to say that the major problem with Jack is that his short, stubby dwarven legs can only go at movement rate 6. So,
but that's even worse because of the snow at 3, right?
Yeah, it would
Could we
normally
half
be
it?
3. You give him the ring of free action, he'll go at 6.
6.
Yeah, he's got some
Fine
good
if he doesn't
strength,
make it in this
too.
round, but I'm gonna let him hold that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 60 yards in a round. So it'll take him 2 rounds to, hike up the area, and you can stand in front of him as his cover. So something like this,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Okay. Imric, what are you doing?
Shooting skeletons.
So you're gonna hang in the back and just take pot shots. And Tyrael, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can run and jump and see if I can climb up these walls at all.
Excellent. So you're gonna bolt to the walls. What's your movement speed?
I'm hoping it's 12. What do I say this at again? Combat?
Just the
Basic?
basic tab.
Speed
Yeah,
12,
it starts
yes.
as 12. But did you have any bonus? Do you have shoes or boots that make you go faster?
I'm not using my Cloak of the Cheetah right now. I don't believe my boots give me any kind of thing, so I'm just running.
So it'll
boots
take you-
bring it, yeah.
It'll take you a round to charge across the open area. In a charge like that, your AC drops by 1 for the purposes of skeletons shooting at you, but I don't think that matters. I still think they need a 20. And at the end of the round, you'll be able to at least inspect the walls and get an idea of what you can do.
Sure.
So we'll roll you in at +3. Imric is the only other one that really matters in this situation, and so we'll start with our skeletons. They will immediately turn their missile fire to the person who pulls out a bow, and the first 2 will take shots at you, Imric. Shot. Neither of them will hit. Tyrael races across the ground and arrives at the... Do you want to go to the base of the stone wall, or do you want to run up the ramp to the portcullis?
I can run like... do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, like here, so I can kind of like look at both. Is there like a gate that's closed here plus the...
Yeah, there is, the set of like iron bars that comes down, and as you approach the gate, you can actually see behind the gate are armor-clad skeletons with spears and shields. They're shaded in this area, so you couldn't see them from before, especially with the snow blindness hitting you. But now that you're getting really close to the gate, you can see that there are a group of 3 spear-armed skeletons standing right on the other side. If you approach the gate, get within 8 feet of it at all, they will be able to take stabs at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where would you like to go?
Oh, you said they could stab me. That's not fine, I guess. No, actually, it is fine. Can I boots of springing and striding and jump and grab on top? So I should be able to leap 15 feet and grab the bars?
This is 50 feet to this side over here, and this part above it is another 5 feet. So this is 55 feet up. Your boots allow you to jump 30. That is not enough to get a grip.
Oh, I see. Okay. I can't do anything here then, right? Can I inspect this, I guess, at the end of my turn to see if I can climb either of these?
Yeah, the portcullis is quite climbable. You know, it's got crossbars and it's got vertical bars, and it hasn't been filled in with snow and ice. So you could easily scramble up the portcullis, which goes 15 feet, and then it would be another 40 feet to the wall all the way above it.
Gotcha. Could I start climbing then, I guess?
Yeah, totally. But if you're going to climb it, you're going to get opportunity attacks from these 3 guys.
Can you like leap above them?
No,
and
he's
then
saying
climb
it's
from higher.
too high. I can only leap 15 feet up. Right?
Yeah, but the skeletons are on the ground level, right? Can't you jump above the skeletons and then start climbing from that?
You're saying jump above the skeleton reach and just like throw yourself onto the wall and grab it and then.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to visualize because this is what I said initially. I thought you said that they were all up higher. Because what I'm saying is, can I not just jump 15 feet and grab the bars and like climb that basically? Is that
So the bars only go up 15 feet, right? So from a front perspective, let's just do a little bit of a.
Yeah, I guess I'm not understanding what I'm saying at the front.
Yeah. All right, so over Anton, I'm drawing the portcullis. These are the bars that come down and hold the gate shut, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. And then there are a few floors in between. Mm-hmm. And the guards, the knights are down here. The skeletons are down here behind this gate. So if this is supposed to be 15 feet, not 10 feet, you could jump. I think what Nick is saying is jump to a point above the portcullis and try and grab the wall and then scurry up the wall.
Yes,
that is going to be doable, but you're going to get a very large penalty to your climb check because normally when you start climbing, you start with the place that you can grip. This is like throwing yourself at the wall and hoping that you can grab onto something and make your way
I'm
out.
a fucking god. What do you need me to roll?
Yeah. Well, you have to make a climbing check at a minus 50%.
That's it? I'm climbing.
Easy.
See. Do icy walls. Icy walls give you a minus 40% on top of that. So it'd be a minus 90% to your climb walls check.
On. You said it's not icy though.
Yeah.
The portcullis is not icy, but he's jumping over the portcullis to the walls themselves.
Okay, wait. If I needed 90%, I don't think I would try this.
Yeah, there's only like a 5% chance of success in that situation. So throwing yourself at like icy walls from a distance and hoping to cling and climb is a nigh impossibility.
True for normal people, but we're a rogue here. This is what we do.
Yeah, if you were just climbing the icy walls, you could probably do it. No other person other than Tyrael really could climb walls like this.
Okay, I got it. All right, we're done.
Throw yourself at it.
Can I just come to the front then and just, I guess, slash at one through the bars? Am I able to do that? Like, whoosh.
Yeah. You've got a piercing sword, right? Your sword can stab at someone through the bars without any penalty. Your hammer cannot attack anyone through the bars.
That's good. I have 2 swords.
Great.
I don't know what penalties I'm taking first.
28 is a hit.
Okay.
And the 20 actually does clear by 10 for 11 and one more d8 in there, please. 18. 11 and 7 is 18 points of damage. Yeah. You smash at that skeleton. They have readied attacks, and they will make them now against you.
Oh, I do have my second sword,
second attack. 1, 2, 3 stabs at you. 25 will hit successfully.
Yep.
And they will pierce you for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
They're skeleton warriors. Their base damage is D10 regardless of weapon type.
I rolled a 20 on my Harbinger.
Yeah. So then
so
same
11,
person, you will just
21.
obliterate this skeletal knight, shattering it to pieces. It dies.
Cool.
Imric, your turn.
Wait, did Imric already go?
Nope.
Oh,
It's his turn.
I'm dubious about how effective my bow is going to be against these, but I will just shoot at one of these skeletons that's not already fired.
Great. They are behind the wall, so they have a 75% cover. They have
What's
+7 to their
him?
AC.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to need
30.
That'll do it. The 30 will do.
Is it clear by 10?
No.
9 damage.
So much. You break off a shoulder of one of these skeletons. It falls. Its arm dangles limply at its side.
Can't
So
shoot it well, then.
It can't fire a bow, yeah. Cool.
That one cannot fire a bow. That is correct.
Nice.
4 more shots from our skeletal warriors up here, drawing back. Actually, 3 more because you targeted ones that were injured, that hadn't fired yet. These 3 will fire at you. 1, 2, 3. What's your AC, Emmerich?
20.
Oh, another arrow through the leg. 3 more points of damage to you. You get towards the end of the round, and everyone gets second shots. That has them.
We need our
so
movement
we're gonna get
as well.
Yeah, you guys can get your movement. You'll get 60 yards, most of the way to the keep.
So I feel like they can't be targeted by the archers where they are.
No, these guys could easily move to the sides and fire at them if they wanted to.
Can I do my
Not a
fire
problem.
Okay, Tyrell first, I guess.
Yeah, second attack on this guy to the right.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25 is a hit.
11 damage.
Very nice. Skeletons, they're going to shoot at Imric. We get 2 more initially. Those are both misses, and then Imric gets his second shots.
Second and third. I shoot at other skeletons that have not fired yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
26.
26 will hit.
What, 8?
8.
And does that one's look like he can't use a bow anymore?
No, that one is just injured but not dead.
I'll finish him off with a 31.
And yes, can you do at least 6 points of damage?
I can't.
Wait a minute, I forgot. These are piercing weapons. Skeletons only take half damage from piercing weapons.
Is it piercing
Hey,
because it's
It's still piercing, yeah.
even if it's like a quiver or
Mm-hmm.
ethereal?
Wait. Just to be ultra clear on that, so in the future, if I run into something that takes half damage from slashing weapons, I can stab it with my sword and it'll count as a piercing attack, and it won't.
So, yes and no. All right, here's the thing. When your weapon has a piercing and a slashing attack, if you use your weapon optimally, you're picking whichever is better for the individual situation. So if you want to say my weapon is piercing and slashing, but I only want to use it in a piercing manner, then you're going to have to necessarily take some attack penalty because you're not using the full optimal range of things to you. So you might be able to say, I'm going to do a piercing attack at -2, and that'll work just fine. So you can take a slight penalty, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Wait, so do my arrows do full damage or not?
No, your arrows do half damage because they are resistant to piercing damage.
So is that skeleton still dead or not?
So you did, the first time you did 8, and the second time you did 10.
Too far back.
4 and 5 is 9 damage. The skeleton is alive. The other one, who I said didn't have an arm, actually still does have an arm because they have lots of HP left, and they will take their second shots at you. So the other one will take his first shot, and then the 4 remaining ones will go 1, 2, 3, 4 shots at you, landing another blow against the wizard for 3 more points of damage. You're starting to get some holes in you, Emmerich. You get a... that's it.
I can... No, I get a third shot.
He gets another shot?
I get 3 shots. No, I already did.
Yeah.
I will use now a half move to join the party over here.
Well, okay, first off, the Anton and Jack are still pretty far back. It takes 2 rounds for you guys to close, so you still have half the distance to cover. Emmerich, you can move up to them with a half move, so you can be with them here. But this is still 50 yards. Actually,
I should be able to move. I've got 18 movement speed and a free action ring. I should be able to.
Yeah, you want to close even further distance?
Yeah, I want to get where either the skeletons stop shooting me or they have to move.
With a half move and 180, you can get most of the way. Yeah, you can get 90 yards out of the 100 yards, leaving you somewhere between Anton and Tyrael, but still well within fire range. And that is initiative for... Oh, no, the Blood Knights. These guys, they get 2 attacks per round with their spears, and they will make second attacks against Tyrael. Stabbing once, stabbing twice, neither hitting. And we roll initiative.
What do you want for Jack to open the door?
I want 3 just for Jack to get to the door, because it still takes a full movement to get there.
I'll just put the same initiative.
Yeah. All right. First up is another one of these archers who is continuing to take shots at Imric as Imric approaches. Boo! 21. I believe that's another hit for 5 more points of damage. The Blood Knight behind the wall will bring his spear around and try to stab Tyrael again with a stab, no dice. Leaving us with the other Blood Knight, who will move slightly and stab at Tyrael with the 17, no dice either. I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. The 2 will be here. Imric, it's your turn. You can finish your move. Get wherever you want. Lots of space to move with your 18.
Well,
movement.
I'll take my shot first. Is the skeleton that I had wounded one that hasn't attacked yet?
No.
Chances are it is. Only one's fired.
Yeah, only one's fired is not one that that has fired at you yet.
Okay, so I attack the wounded one with a 32.
That'll do it. Yeah, he's at 1 HP. Skeleton drops down.
And then I move up to the gate here, out of spear range, but...
Okay, so back here, because the spears have got some pretty good reach. Tyrael, it is your turn.
Stabbing attack?
They have, for your purposes, 18 AC, so you clear by a shit ton there. Roll all your dice.
2d8 or 3d8?
3d8.
Cool. 19?
19 halved because it is piercing, which I forgot to do on the other ones, but I'm not going that far back anymore. 8 to this guy.
And then 3 more damage, I think, assuming the 24 hits.
24 does hit for another 3 points of damage, almost killing, but not quite killing this one.
Wait, the magic damage shouldn't be halved, though, right?
It's so much math.
Well,
It's so much. We can...
That's a good amount of damage, right? So, I'm not saying we go back for all of them, just like the newest one, right?
Yeah, but I'm realizing how much small math work it is to do all of that, and I think it might be easier just to have all the damage. I get the core. Let's just have all the damage.
What?
Otherwise, it's
I got
gonna
this.
take
Well,
forever.
no, because that's like
I got you in the future.
From
From our attacks forward, I'm just going to roll half the damage dice plus whatever. So when I'm attacking with something like this, I'm going to roll a 1d4 plus 7. And that's half damage, right?
The average is half, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
going to be less swingy. That's fine.
But because of the magical bonuses, right? Yeah.
Or it'll be more swingy, not less swingy. But that's fine. I don't care.
Okay, I'm done with my 2 attacks, so. What?
No, if you get any bonuses to damage from strength, then that doesn't work. Yeah, you get 1 from... It's a mess. It's a mess. This is why I just wanted to have everything, because your strength gets halved, your specialization gets halved, but your magic doesn't get halved.
Well, he's 5 to damage, right? With his magic sword.
Yeah, there's a lot of work in here.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And we're having
It's
that.
2.5 points. It's 2 points of damage per round, per blow. All right.
We'll worry about it in the
We're
next
just
fight.
gonna kill this one.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we don't have to
Two
kill
down.
him. Leave him up with 1 HP. It's okay. We'll figure it out on the next fight. We'll be more specific.
All
for it.
right.
It's all good. Let this guy have another attack.
We
okay?
should.
He might have a second wind in him.
Jack and Anton will finally arrive. Anton, you still have plenty of movement. You can do other stuff if you want, aside from escorting Jack here.
Here's my 2
Jack
attacks on whoever the fuck is nearby. 1 second.
It's a spear. You can go through these gates without any problems. No penalties to attack. The enemy's AC 16, and you easily clear by a metric fuck ton.
Whatever.
9. No. It's 5 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 2 plus. What's your spear? Plus 3?
Yeah.
Plus 3 from that, and then plus half from your strength is 9 damage to the skeleton. Half damage from piercing weapons. Jack gets the... All right, remaining skeletal warriors will shift to the walls over here.
Wait, am I stupid? If we do 9 plus 7 plus 8, that's 24. You divide that by 2, that's 12.
He was
Did I
divided.
do this wrong?
Well, they round down each one, right? So the 9 becomes a 4, the 7 becomes a 3.
No, because you do the 5 base damage plus the 3 base plus the 4 base damage is 12.
Uh-huh.
Divided by 2 plus 3 for magic and half for strength.
You only get that 3 one time?
You only get the 3 one time. Yeah.
Oh.
When you crit, you only
no.
add
That makes more sense.
base die.
I was fucking that up. Okay. Thank you.
But actually, it should be a net additional 1 because your +4 comes from 3 from magic, 1 from gloves of war. So there we go. Okay. The skeletons move closer so they can peer over the edge and shoot down. What are they going to do? You know? This one person they've actually been able to hit, so they're just going to continue focus firing Nick. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they getting like a
23.
-2 to hit trying to shoot straight down, like leaning off the side or anything?
No, because they're going at a nice appropriate angle. If he was actually climbing the wall and they had to lean and shoot straight down, that's a very different story.
Okay.
They wouldn't be able to shoot straight down like that. But he's out in the middle, and so they can shoot across without any problems.
All right. Okay.
Good lines of fire. 7 damage, Mr. Nick, if you haven't taken it already.
It's not a damage roll right there. That's a d20.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that was a little high. 5 damage, much better. Second attacks, Tyrael.
Yeah. I'm going to be swinging at the guy in front of me, and I will be slaughtering him.
Stabbing at the guy in front of you. And hitting and killing.
Cool.
Are there any more there?
Yep,
Yeah,
one more in front of you.
The one in front of you hasn't attacked yet this round, so he should stab at you, Anton. He will stab with a 9. Not very good. Anton's spear will strike him with a 21, doing 2 and 5 damage to the skeleton.
At the end of my turn, am I able to look to the right? Can I start climbing this turret?
Totally.
Okay, I would like to begin.
Yes. Next round, you can begin climbing the turret. You have it's a climb walls check at -40% because of the slippery, icy surface. You can tell that while the castle wall itself does have like snow and ice packed against it, it's not a perfect sheet of ice. It's broken in different places as it melts a little, and just from the way that the snow builds and impacts on it. So it is climbable at -40.
What do you want for Jack to open the thing for initiative?
I want
Wait. I've got second attacks.
Go ahead, finish your second attacks.
Right?
Yeah. I'll shoot this wounded one here. 19's miss.
Hits. Oh no, misses. Yeah, covers up cover. Yeah.
And then the next one, 24.
They have 22 AC. That is a hit.
Or 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. Excellent. Initiative. Jack, you're going to throw open the portcullis, so roll me in at +3. Beautiful.
Am I 1d10 +3 for climbing, or what?
Climbing is just going to happen over the course of the whole round. We'll just move you at the end.
Okay.
Because you're going to spend your whole round attempting to climb, and you'll make as much progress as you do, but, the climbing is asymmetrical balancing.
Sounds good.
Excellent. 6 for him.
Heavier wins now.
Skeletons get all their second shots? I think they did.
Give them more. Fuck it.
All right. Beginning of the round. Skeletal warrior number 1. Taking a shot at Emmerich still. Misses. Jack comes up to the portcullis, flexes his arms, stretches out his fingers. He's going to provoke an opportunity attack from the one blood knight behind the walls to try and open the portcullis, and he needs to be in the middle to do this job. So here comes the attack of opportunity at him. It is it's a good blow. In fact, it's a critical hit. Jack's AC is 17. He probably gets penalties for, trying to lift the gate while people are stabbing at him even. So it clears by 5. And the Blood Knight will do this plus a d10.
Fuck. Okay.
10 points of damage to Jack. He takes the stab to the gut. Let's give him a saving throw on a crit to still continue doing his action and lifting it. It's a terrible blow. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to like lift a gate and then someone just jams a blade in your gut and you stumble backwards and there's pain in the way. And he'll take a step back just a little bit and say, "Get him! I can't open the gate with him stabbing me in the gut." Get rid of the knights. And I got this. The warrior over here will take a shot at Imric. Wild miss. And Imric will take a turn.
I fire a lightning bolt at these 3 skeletons to the left.
10-foot wide bolt.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt has not been tested yet. Let's do it. I'm going to roll some dice, and why don't you roll me some damage on that lightning bolt? It goes off without a hitch.
32 damage.
Even on a successful save, it kills them all. So these 3 just immediately are burst into pieces. You weren't hit for damage this round, Imric, right? Nope. Perfect. Wonderful. Those skeletons are gone. And I will just pull them back over here so we don't have to see them on the battlefield. The Blood Knight that took the opportunity attack against Jack will follow up with a second stab towards him. They got that nice reach on the spears. Whoosh! 16 against Jack. 17 is a no-go, though. And our next player is another skeletal warrior on the wall. On the other side this time. Imric is too far out of range to be hit, so it will target at Anton with a bow shot. And no dice. Leaving Tyrael with his turn. You're going to begin your ascent now, Tyrael. Roll me your D100. Yeah, that's it. You begin to ascend the slippery surface of the wall here. You are a rogue, so you get to move twice as fast on walls like this as anybody else. Your movement rate is... it's going to be half your movement rate in feet. So your movement rate is 12. You're going to be able to make 6 feet at a time up this icy, difficult wall. Progress is not fast.
Per round?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, why even climb it? Just go through the fucking entrance.
Let's see, yeah.
I don't think I've ever at a time where I thought I could do something quicker and faster than my D&D character in real life. But I'm pretty sure I could climb
Climbing an ice wall more than 6 feet around? I don't think you could climb an ice wall at all.
If I could climb more than 1 minute for 6 feet. If it's seriously that slow, I'll just try to go through the front, I guess. But
yeah, you put your hands and feet on the wall. You begin to climb. Normal movement rate up a slippery, cracked surface is 1/4. You're a rogue, so you get to go double, and that is times your movement rate in feet. If you were climbing like a tree, you could go 8 times your movement rate in feet around. If you were climbing a tree, that would be 8 times 12 would be 96 feet around up a tree is what you could do. But up a slippery, icy surface.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. How far across is the bridge, Koibu? From left to right here?
15 feet.
All right, have you ever played Mega Man? Can I jump from one wall to the other or back and forth until I get to the top with the boots of springing and striding?
Boots of springing and striding would allow you to jump off of one wall, I would say, but the power can't be used more than once per round, so you couldn't Mega Man your way across.
Okay.
I like the idea.
That's interesting because it doesn't say there. I'm going right through the front door. This is dumb as fuck. I spend about 1 minute very carefully climbing, and then everybody looks at me, and I'm basically still standing off the ground. I would say, you know what? Let's just go through the front, I think, and then yeah.
All right. Anton, you got to kill this knight in order for Jack to open the gates.
Here you go. Here's 2 attacks. 20 miss.
20 will hit.
Oh. 11.
7 divided by 2 is 3 plus 4 is -7 damage.
Okay. And then end around anyways, right?
Yeah, knight will get a stab at you, and the knight on the wall will get a shot at you, or the skeletal warrior on the wall will get a shot at you. Warrior misses. Knight misses. You do 4 divided by 2 is 2 of 4. Yeah, he's dead. Gone. Okay, now Jack at the end of the round can come up and make his bend bars, lift gates check.
Wait, only thing I'm trying to actually lure you on. So I would have known that I can't climb for shit. Can I assist him with the bar opening thing? 17 strength? in some way?
Yeah. I actually think with your strength, it's not going to make a difference. I don't think there's going to be enough strength between the two of you to increase his die roll. He's already doing pretty.
Wait, really? It has to, because if we put the belt on Jack, the other belt, it would increase him to 21 strength.
Sorry, I forgot. Tyrael has enhanced strength right now. What is your
strength is
max
only
press?
220.
Okay, so 220 plus 640 is 860, which is indeed 21 strength, which is indeed a 70% bend bars lift gates. Good call.
Cool.
Good call, Mr. Mouton. All right, 70%. Mr. Mouton, you want to roll it for Jack?
Low or high?
Yeah. So I've been rolling high recently. I've been saying, like, I'll roll high.
Oh, God, he's going to fuck himself. He's going to fuck himself. Just call it and fuck us. Call it and fuck us. Go.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you're gonna go.
I'm gonna go high.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we're gonna flip it topsy-turvy.
Nice.
Yeah, 70%'s enough. The two of you get your muscles under the gate, give a lift, a heave, and a ho, and the gate will slide open, lifting up. Now, the gate is not going to lift and lock. It's going to lift, and someone can hold it, and you guys can all slip on through it. But as soon as someone lets go, the whole thing is going to fall back down again.
Wait a second. What were we just rolling for?
To see if you could lift up the portcullis.
Oh, we weren't lifting to bend the bars.
No, because bending the bars is still going to be a bitch to get in and out. It's a huge mess.
Could this have been an open door check then?
No, you can't open door checks on portcullis. You gotta
lift gate, them. Right?
Lift gate.
Yeah.
But we can all run under. Yeah, we can't retreat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Wait. Hold on. We're fucking locked in here then.
Wait, why are we locked in? On the inside, there's gonna be a mechanism that opens the door.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, of course, because everything in this kingdom makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I walk through. I stroll through without a care in the world.
Yeah. You guys can stroll on through. Jack will step on through. The portcullis will drop down behind. The skeletal warriors up on the wall cannot shoot at you now that you're in this area.
We don't need another check as well, because we've opened it once, so we know we can open this again.
Right.
Well,
this
Jack does
gate over here is that way. There is another gate on the other side. And you guys have either busted a mechanism on this gate to allow it to lift again, or just the mechanism is weak enough that the two of you together can lift it. But there is a second portcullis set at the end of this hallway.
Okay, I stop. I know.
Jack.
I scream everybody to stop for one moment. We're in a narrow fucking
healing thing.
hallway. Do I look above? Do I see any like things that could open up to like drop down acid or water?
You see a series of holes in the ceiling above you and a series of slits in the walls beside you.
Can I drink a potion of extra healing, please?
Jack also drinks a potion of extra healing.
Everybody.
What's it? 3d8 plus 3?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Perfect.
It goes off without a problem. You heal 17. Jack's.
All right. Well, hold on. I rolled
a problem.
Okay.
He heals.
Do we have any more extra healing potions on us?
I have 2.
Can I have 1?
How injured are you?
Well, I'm on full health now, but just for later.
Oh. So you just want to steal it from me?
Here, you can have one of mine. I'll have 2 left. There, take it.
Okay, thanks.
I have greater potions of healing, so if you need one, just let me know. I'll point out to the party. It's a trap, or multiple traps ahead. Let's wait a moment, see if we can hear anything coming, or hear the skeletons scurrying away, or if they're all just chilling right now. I would like to detect what.
Where we are right now, we're in the trapped room. There's holes above us, right, Koibu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why would we wait? Why would we not
let's
literally
get out of
just
this
run
area.
to the door and leave this area?
He's probably right.
You want to just run ahead to the door in front of us?
Yes, because...
Okay, sure. I'll follow.
Okay, we go.
All right, the party goes, and as you cross,
I don't go first. Thank you. I'm not the one lifting the gate.
We run ahead to open the gate. That's what we're doing.
We're gonna die to traps. Like,
good.
There are through the walls on either side of you. There are skeletons with spears, and they will get attacks as you move on through. In fact, these are opportunity attacks as you pass through, creating openings, walking right past their threatening range.
Anton goes first, obviously.
Well, hang on. As soon as I see this, I will stick to one side of the wall, so I only get attacked by one set.
All right, Anton, you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spear attacks at you.
Just roll 60-20s.
Oh, I will. I will roll 620s right now, Anton. God damn it!
Oh, it's so close. Unlucky Neal.
3 19s. None of them hit. Jack is next. Skeletons can make 3 opportunity attacks in a round, so we will get.
Whoa.
1,
Hold
2,
on.
3.
Wait. Can you wait a second?
4, 5, 6.
Because this
yeah?
is no, it's getting crazy now.
Yeah.
As soon as Anton runs forward, 6 spears come out. I'm pretty sure Jack just isn't gonna.
Anton runs and like spear, and you're moving through their threatening range and out the other side, so you get multiple attacks of opportunity against.
Bare minimum, then Jack is probably gonna be running at the same time I am. So the spear attacks aren't gonna be like, okay, here's 6, here's 6
true.
more, and here's 6 on the next guy. That's
if you had said Jack and I are going to run together at the same time, maybe that's a good argument. But when you're like, I just fucking go.
No, we run forward.
Hold on, I will say that like in second edition, rounds are 1 minute and they're fluid. Let's say, for instance, we all say, okay, well, we roll initiative to walk forward, and one person walks forward off, and then there's like a secret pit and they fall in. You wouldn't say like, okay, well, the next turn you said you were going to walk forward, you're also going to walk forward into the pit and fall in, and everybody's going to do it one at a time, right? We'd say like, okay, well, there's either 2 ways that we're crossing. We're either all running as a group, in which case the spears come out in the opportunity attack, or it's one at a time. And the idea that one person would run, and then there's 6 spears, and the other person would be like, okay, my turn, and they would run, and then there's 6 spears. That's a little wacky. Like, I don't think
What I'm imagining here is that people are looking, and Anton says, let's fucking go, and Anton starts leading the way. And then other people are like, cool, let's do it, and then the rest of the group moves with it. And Anton is going to provoke each and every spear opportunity attack, and then the opportunity attacks will be usable against other people coming through as well, because you're not all side by side holding hands. You're in.
That's probably fine, but you were about to give Jack the next 6 opportunity attacks, and then you were going to give someone else the next.
Yeah, it sounded like you were about to do like 36 attacks here.
I was going to give it
up then.
All right, 2 for Jack, 3 for Jack, 3 for Tyrael,
yeah.
6 for Anton. Imric is hugging one side of the wall, and going a little bit later than everyone. Did it sound like? I got the impression that
a little bit behind, yeah.
A little bit behind. Okay.
You get 3.
So the first 3 will be Jack. The next 3 will be Tyrael. So Jack got 13, 21, and 12. Tyrael got 22, 13, and 16. 1 hit upon Mr. Jack for 6 points of damage.
That is.
Can I do any gaming here where I try and like bait out their attack and then jump past like it's a Metroidvania game or something?
That would be called parrying for your turn, which would be a no move action.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is that I know they're going to attack me. Mm-hmm. So can I try and like move in front, back away, wait for the thrust, and then move past? If there's no mechanic for it, it's fine. I'll just take the straight attacks. But I just feel like that's what I would be trying to do in real life.
They're going to miss you anyways because you have your cloak. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, each one. Well, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, the party gets to the other side. And once again, our 2 strong men will try to lift the gate over here. Give me that same D100. 70%.
I don't want to roll it. See if you can roll it.
I'm going for high. Nice.
Oh, the gate is too strong and too locked. You try to lift, you squeeze with all your might, but it goes nowhere fast.
Does that mean we can't open it? I can't remember the rules.
You cannot open it unless circumstances change, unless the gate somehow gets weaker, or the party somehow gets stronger, or something happens to change the situation on the ground.
Well, are we out of attack range of the spears, or what's happening now?
No, the spears can reach, through, they come out the wall and can reach pretty far. We will roll initiative, and the people will not get opportunity attacks if you're standing there, but they will get their normal attack rate.
Can we poke them through the holes, or?
If you have a spear, yes.
Can we break the spears coming through the holes?
Yeah, you want to grab at the spears and try and smash them or rip them out? You can try that.
Sure.
Okay, so what if we were to add another person to the gate?
We need to clear out everything else, and I can give him my belt, and then he can try to lift with my belt.
Okay.
I mean, well, I think Anton will
I
just
would
join
actually
next
give
round.
the same strength roll.
They would give the same, so I think...
Oh, then maybe can all 3 of us try to lift then next time?
Anton has 12 strength, adds an additional 140 Koibu. Does that get us 22?
we're just dangerously getting close to the like, okay, well now we're gonna add like a little Jimmy, and little Jimmy's gonna add like half it. Like we don't want to die spam the thing. I think if the 2 of you with 21 strength don't lift it, then the 3 of you with 21 strength won't lift it either.
Got it. We can't do it anymore. We just gotta leave.
Yep. It's just heavy. It's locked in place.
All right. I've got another plan. I've got a polymorph self potion left. We can fly over the wall.
Just smash through the gate then.
Or smash through the gate. I mean, whatever. Yeah, but I guess let's deal with the skeletons. I roll initiative with my bow. I'm going to try and shoot them through the gaps.
Excellent. Sorry,
hold on, wait. Can we move back to the entrance right here? There's literally no reason to kill any. So I'll just be like in a normal. It doesn't really matter what I do, parry or whatever. Yeah.
I'm going to say the attack of opportunity attacks again.
No, because we're moving through, or well, they might attack us as we walk through.
The party moving together as one unit will split 6 attacks over 4 people.
Yeah.
We will get 6 attacks against 4 people, so that's going to be 2 against Anton, weapon, 2 against Tyrael, weapon, 1 against Jack, 1 against Emmerich. I think those are... Emmerich, is that a hit?
Nope.
Nope, okay. You can move back to this area and press yourself flat against this wall, which is conveniently out of attack range from all of those people there.
Shouldn't we just open the gate and...
Oh, yeah,
let's like, hold on, stop! Let's think
we'll
1 second and think about what the fuck we're doing instead of just running around, okay? So, right now it seems like the only way into this is through the gate in front of us, yes? Why are we going... Why would we... You can't fly right now, can you?
I could drink the polymorph self potion. That might work to fly us all over.
Okay, let's chill for 1 second, okay? There's no reason to run outside right now, right?
Yep, agreed.
Okay, it sounded like there was like fucking oil things above us.
Yeah,
that's what I was
you wanted to run through. You didn't seem worried about them before.
That's correct.
So
I wanted to run through, and I wanted to get out of this area. So now I again want to get out of this area.
Guys, style it down.
Are the holes above us right now, or are they back over there? Like, are they above every part of this thing, or are they?
Yes.
Okay.
They are everywhere.
Oh, cute. Okay, since we've already opened this one time, we can open it again with no problem?
Yes, it'll just take time, which you have.
Okay. We can't think of any other way to advantage us to try to open this door? That sounds like a no. All right, then when we head back outside, we have to kill the skeletons on top of one of these things, yeah? I guess we're doing that then?
Okay.
I don't know how we get up there unless we fly.
I mean, I can climb. It's just going to take me a while.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, let's go and kill the skeletons then.
Yeah, you go to climb up and then...
Yep.
Drop a ladder.
Go, open it, and we're heading back outside.
Okay. With the 2 of you lifting, you're able to throw open the gate, step back on outside, and you do not see the skeletons there, actually. They seem to have moved.
Ariel, I'll cover you.
I will begin to climb.
Okay. You begin the ascent. You've already rolled your check, so you do not have a problem scaling to the top. And when you get up here, you're going to have a really good view of all sorts of stuff. Let me see how much of the castle I should show you. You're going to be able to see probably out to here. Out to something like this, and actually we should show all of that on the left side.
Can everybody see everything, or just me?
Everyone can see it, unfortunately. So as you scale to the top, you can call out to your allies that you see 8 more skeletons at least with bows, armed and ready. But also from your new vantage point, assuming that you move just a little bit to see what the fuck is going on, you can see sled tracks going this direction, and following them visually with your eyes, you can see the tracks leading through another gate over to the area where the sleds are. Oh, and actually, you should be able to see a series of knights, skeletal knights over here, guarding that second gate.
Gotcha. I nod. Can I drop a rope so these guys can climb up?
Yeah, totally. And with the rope and wall, this should be an easy thing. Your chance is normally 40%. The rope and wall gives you another 55. And the slipperiness of it, I think, is going to be halved with the rope and wall. So minus 20, so 35 on
So
top
75.
of 40. 75, yeah.
All right, I'm going low. Pass.
All right,
Here's
Emmerich
Jack.
quickly scales.
He's going low.
Jack scales.
I'm going high.
Oh,
Jack should be able to pull
Anton.
me up when I'm holding the rope, right?
Oh yeah, we can lift him up.
Jack with his
Should be no big
19
deal.
strength. He'll just take an extra round then to lift you up. In the extra round,
I come here and start shooting these blood knights down there.
well, hold on. You're spending your turn climbing the wall. In the turn where you're climbing the wall, there are things that happen. The blood knights over there will take note of, the people up on the wall moving around, seeing what's going on up here. I guess Jack is staying right here helping hoist you. So the blood knights will turn their attention towards you. These guys will move. They're these two down here are below something, so you might have been able to see them, but now that they're here, they're just like out of line of sight. This one, I don't know. They face you. That's all they're going to do for now. And then stepping out onto this platform, not that platform. Do they have? No, we're not going to worry about that then. Stepping out onto this platform are two skeletal archers. One of them is wounded, and they will look towards Emmerich.
All right, well, I'll
when you
shoot them
step here.
instead.
Yeah. So initiative between Emmerich and these skeletal archers.
8.
You
Emmerich has cover?
will go second after one of them. Yes, you have 75% cover. Boo! Critical miss. Emmerich.
I shoot the one that hasn't fired.
Mm-hmm.
With a 33. Maybe
Critical
a crit.
hit. Yeah, 15 AC. You clear by 15, 18.
So 46 plus 4. 3d6 plus 4.
3d6 plus 4. Yeah.
10 damage.
That'll do it. Skeleton will drop. Second one will get a second shot at you. With -7 is not a hit.
Oh shit,
And-
yeah. And then I take 2 shots at him, 23 and 15.
You can do at least 3 points of damage on that. Those are both hits, and he dies as well. Turned to dust. By now, Anton has scaled the wall with Jack's help, pulling him up. Oof, 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 oof. And the party is atop the walls.
I'm
You can see
firing
the
again
castle.
next round on these blood knights down here.
Actually,
As I
at
peer
the end-
over, I'll take my spyglass out. Are our supplies still in these carts, or are they empty?
No, they're still there.
Cool.
These 4 skeletons on this wall will have a nice clear line of fire to you guys over here. They're not going to fire at Emmerich. They're going to fire at the people that were deeper in. They're going to take 2 shots at Jack and 2 shots at Anton. The wall here will provide a little bit of cover, but not the full 75%, only 50%, which is a -4 to their attack. So here are 2 attacks against Jack.
Wait.
Jack
Before I do
4
this, hold
from
on.
These.
These guys are shooting here.
No, these 3 at the back over here. So I'll shoot them instead, Neal, if they start firing at us.
But I'm not seeing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see who
Point
you're
him
talking
out.
about.
Oh, really?
Oh, these guys way over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
2 against Jack. At -4, there's 18. What's Jack's AC?
17. I think you said.
Yeah, it's good.
1 will hit.
Is the fact that he's a dwarf not making him harder to see?
I feel like we wouldn't be able to shoot here. If we have a wall that's giving us 75% cover, it must be coming up a little bit. If he's a dwarf, and if we're taking
wall
penalties
does
to his
the-
move and everything because he's a dwarf, they're able to shoot and hit.
Right. Do they have height on you at all? Let's see. Because if he is a dwarf, he is short as shit.
Well, even if they have height, if the wall of the turret is like, we'll say 3 to 4 feet tall, if he's like 5 feet tall,
Yeah.
they're basically, well, he wouldn't be a dwarf at 5 feet. He'd be like 3 or 4 feet tall, right? I don't think he'd be visible.
Yeah. All these shots might have to be at Anton. Let me take a look at the schematics. Oh, it's too far to find. Yeah, we'll just say these attacks are all against Anton then. As Anton pops up, the shots come, and they all miss. Good call. End of the round, you can all be here. Second shots from these people will now pepper the man with the bow, but you do have your full -7 AC bonus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One more hit against you, Nick. 5 points damage.
I would get my displacement.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Second shots, Nick. Oh, you already made.
No,
all
I
your
already.
shots.
Yeah.
Right.
Next round.
Perfect. Next round. While you're going to take missile fire with these archers over here.
Yep.
What are the rest of you doing? In fact, I think all 8 of these people can shoot at you. That just took the other ones another moment to realize what's going on.
They can all fire, can they?
Do they have cover as well?
No, this is lower than this. It's hard to
Is this
see
the scale?
from the top down. It should be.
So this is the highest thing.
This
Correct?
is this and this. I think are equal heights.
Got it.
This is a little bit lower. So these guys are going to be the ones in the far back are slightly below you guys.
Nick, you have an ethereal quiver, right?
Yeah.
Do you just want to keep shooting?
Yeah, I've got a longbow.
Yeah,
and
but
a-
they're firing.
yeah.
They're firing back. They're firing back at us as well. But
Yeah, these guys should never be able to hit you because you have such great cover.
well,
And
20s
these
will still
guy-
hit. But
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all going to need 20s, I think, at this point.
Okay.
So, Imric.
Anton
You're just
and
gonna-
the dwarf will, I guess, just hang out.
crouch down behind the wall, maybe.
The dwarf will, yeah. Anton will try and
Just-
get fire. He's got a lot of AC.
For sake of simplicity, let's step out of initiative and just have the party go first
Trade-
and the
trade
monsters go
attacks.
second.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
we're doing all of our attacks.
Just do your first attack, they'll do their first, then you'll do your second, and they'll do their second, then you'll do your third.
16.
No, not with their parapet cover.
I'm shooting my longbow. 26?
26 will hit.
7? Or 3 or whatever.
4 points of damage. Boo! And these 8 shots, the first 4 are against Tyrael, second 4 are against Imric. No 20s. Second shots, you guys?
Yeah. 19 and 25.
19 is not going to do it. You need a 20 to hit any of these people. They're slightly below you, so I'm only giving them half cover instead of 3/4 cover, so their AC is going to be 20 for this purpose.
Okay.
I get do I get a second attack with my longbow?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I hit.
20 is a
20
hit
hits.
for 3 damage, and Nick, your 19 was a miss. Their first 4 against Tyrael, second 4 against Imric.
Wait, but
Tyrael will
did
take-
you? My 25 hits though, right?
Yeah, but your 25 is your third attack, which goes after their second attacks.
Wait, does it? Okay.
Yeah, you trade alternating attacks all the way down. Tyrael, you will be grazed for 4 points of damage. Your 25, Nick, will hit a target for 5 points of damage. There we go. Next round of initiative. Anton and Jack, what are you doing while these people trade blows? Are you just keeping cover and waiting out the
Anton will
missile
try
fire?
and get cover fire. He's got a shield, and then Jack will just chill.
Yeah, you guys can easily get enough cover to miss all these attacks. And you will see that these Blood Knights, as well as these other ones that were hiding, are going to come out and come towards the building over here and disappear inside this building. This turret right here, Anton, you will have noticed there's a down staircase in this turret that leads into the inside of everything.
Well, I'll just go hold that with Jack then.
Okay, cool. The two of you can hold this turret.
All right, our turn.
It looks like that. Yes, player characters, take shots, please.
21. That's a hit for 5 damage.
Almost killing. Tyrael. Critical miss. Here we go. 4 against Tyrael. 1 will hit Imric for
Wait.
4 points of damage.
Are these the same skeletons that missed me before? Because if this is a different group, I would still get the displacement on them because they weren't watching.
Think.
Roll a d6. 4, 5, 6. I get the dodge. 1, 2, 3. It does the damage.
Sure. You get to dodge. All right, so now they've all seen...
Yeah.
The displacement is no longer in effect, but yes,
Yeah.
the first one was blocked. Nice. Good call. Second shots, both of you, and then second shots from them. Here we go. Hit and critical hit. Do 2 points of damage, finishing off one skeleton.
I do 9.
You do 9. Jesus Christ. And then they will get 7d, 20, 3 against Tyrael, 4 against Imric. None of them hit.
My third attack.
Third attack for you.
21 for 5.
Right. Slowly getting whittled away, the skeletons seem to have no problem dropping numbers and returning fire. Next round, player characters go.
24 for 7.
You do 7. Tyrael does another 2, so that's a total of 9. Almost killing, but not quite. 3 against Tyrael, 4 against Imric.
Hang on, did none of us shoot the low health guy?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed. I thought that one was already dead. Okay, this one will go. And then we will add... 3, and we'll add 7 to this one. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for calling that out. Party members' shots as well. Second shots for party.
19 misses.
Miss.
14
missed.
misses.
The 6 remaining will do 3 and 3. No hits. Third
My
shot.
third shot will kill that
crit.
guy. Yeah.
You can do at least 8, right?
That's one more.
3 and 4 is 7. Yeah, easy. No
Yeah.
problem. Right. Down to 4 skeletons on the walls.
24 hits for 5 damage, actually.
5 damage. Is this first shots or second shots? I'm losing track.
First shot. It should be, right?
This is the first shot? Yeah. Okay. And that is a crit. For 2
damage?
and 5 is 7, divided by 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And they will do 4d20. 1 strike against Tyrael for 1d6. 5 points of damage to Tyrael. Now, actually, let's finish out this round of missile fire. Second shots from players.
Miss.
Hold on, what's doing damage? Hit!
Hit. 5 will drop, leaving just the 3 distant ones.
Cool.
Who will take 2 shots at Tyrael.
Miss.
And 1 shot at Imric.
Miss.
Yep. And
Third
Imric will
shot.
get his third shot.
Hits for 6.
Thank you. Oh, whoops. There should have been 1 more in there. I missed a 1d20. No, okay. All right. Now coming up the staircase are the Death Knights. Not the Death Knights, the Blood Knights. Anton, you're in front, right?
Yeah. Big guy.
All right. The first one comes up the staircase. You can hear the feet and the armor jingling with it. The Death Knight has put away its spear to come up the staircase. Not the Death Knight, just Blood Knight comes up the stairs with a sword in hand, comes around the corner. The 2 of you can roll off initiative to see who goes first.
Wait, they should have ready attacks.
That's true. You do have a ready attack. Go ahead and make your... you do have a
Jack should be able
sword.
to get in there as well, right?
Do you have a sword that you can use? Because a spear
that.
on the
I don't care.
staircase is fucked.
Wait, really?
All right. It's an awkward angle with the spear to thrust back and forward when you're in like a tight corridor.
True.
There's not a lot of room to pull your spear back.
Okay.
You can't really go
Well,
around the
then
corners with
Anton is going to be at the door, and Jack can be
Mm-hmm.
in front. So Anton.
Can't you just
okay.
both be at the
By
door,
him?
and if
Does that
anybody
make
comes
sense?
through, you can fight them 2v1?
Well,
at the
yeah, I
door?
wanted to do that,
would-
but now it seems like we were already in there. So I don't want to be like, oh, we were waiting at the door.
Okay. Jack. Why doesn't Jack make his ready to attack?
Okay.
Bring both weapons to
Does
bear.
he gets 2 weapons, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Here's his warhammer. It should all be correct, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
At 29.
Oh, yeah. Skeletons
15
take
and-
double
yeah.
from bludgeoning, so that was a 16. It did crit, so 8 and 3 is 11 times 2 is 22 plus 9 is 31 points of damage. which almost completely sunders the skeleton on the spot. The second attack was a 17 as a hit, which does finish off the skeleton before it can get anywhere. And the bones crumble down the staircase.
You got this, Jack.
Leading to the next skeleton arising, coming up, having put away his spear, drawn his sword. The skeleton, the Blood Knight, will thrust at Jack.
Well, we're in... No, now we're in initiative, right?
Oh, now we're in initiative. You're right. Yes, please roll initiative.
Does Anton get his attack on the next skeleton coming up or no?
No. The tower is too tight to stab over Jack.
It's all good.
Otherwise, it's normally a legitimate thing. Yes, Jack will go before this guy comes.
Okay.
With his... Oh, no, he had his readied attack. No, he doesn't get to roll initiative because he was readied. He just automatically went first. He will get no other attacks this round.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But we should be rolling into initiative for the next round because the Blood Knight is coming up the stairs, right?
Right, but he hasn't had his turn yet this round. Or his
the
turn
Blood Knight
was...
didn't see me before the other Blood Knight was in front. Does that make sense? The other Blood Knight was up here.
There's a stack of Blood Knights coming up the tower, right? And they're all coming to kill you. The first one gets up there, and Jack gets his readied attacks off, and that skeleton falls and crumbles. And the next one, just in that same round, is taking his place. It doesn't need a new initiative roll because he was just a skeleton behind.
Sure, but
Blood Knight will...
Yeah, okay, that's fine. You were saying to roll into initiative when the last one came up, but yeah.
Yeah, I was stupid, is what it was. And the skeleton will miss. Now we can roll initiative between Jack and the Blood Knight.
I have all my previous rolls.
You'll get new ones. You'll get better rolls.
Okay, sure. It's 4 seconds ago. You know what? I'll roll new.
It'll be great.
7.
Tie.
Okay.
And they will stab at Jack with a critical hit for this plus a D10. Oh my god, it's terrible. Jack takes 20 points of damage as he gets gutted by a Blood Knight.
Jesus.
22 and 14.
22 hits, 14 does not.
That bludgeoning.
So 4 plus, it's just 16 points of damage here. Oh, that is that Warhammer, yeah. Meanwhile, with the bows, Nick and Steven, please make me your attacks against the bowmen.
32.
Double
19.
crit, miss.
Fuck.
8 damage.
8 will finish off the wounded skeleton. They will get 3d20, 1 against Tyrael, 2 against Dimrick. No hits. Second shots for the bows. Party.
It's for 6.
Does 20 hit?
Yep.
Yes.
For 1.
For
2.
2. So 8 damage total.
And 3d20, 2 against Tyrael, 1 against Dimrick. Nope. And
My third attack is a miss.
Is a miss. All right. On the staircase, Jack gets a second attack this round with his primary weapon.
Here you go. 30.
Nice.
He will obliterate the knight, who only gets 1 attack this round. And it crumbles and drops and dies, leaving room for the next one, who will just have to go in the next round because we're already at the end of the initiative.
Jack is going to be moving back, and we're going to hold the fucking door.
Okay.
And,
yeah, that last blow was serious, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Skeletons come up the doorway.
Anton gets his ready attack.
Yeah. You get your ready attack.
I'm going to use lightning. I'm going to make it, do, I guess, 2 bolts, so it should go up to 3 people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You will do 27 is just a regular hit. So you do 3 divided by 2 is 1 plus 4 is 5 points of damage, and then 7 points of lightning damage to both of them.
Which should stun as well.
Right, they get a save for half?
Yeah. No, save for stun. No save for half
Save for
damage.
stun, okay. Their save is, I think it's a 14. So stun. They are both stunned, and Jack can obliterate the stunned skeletons without even worrying about it. He'll walk in with his hammer and his axe and just start smashing them to pieces. We could make rolls, but I think it's an obvious one here. On the top, missile fire, 2-player characters.
Crit.
Easy and crit.
I do 7 damage.
7 will finish one off.
Tyrael does 4.
4 will wound. The 2. Whoops. 1 against Tyrael. 1 against Imric. No hits. Second shots. Hit and crit. Single crit for
7 for me. And 4 for Tyrael.
Yep. That will finish off this one. And the last guy will make his one shot pitifully against Tyrael with an 11. And Imric will hit for
6. And then...
Please, just finish it. There's only one left. Get him.
Come on, Nick.
Yeah, okay, got him. It's a miss.
Nick,
let him do his shot.
Are you fucking
Come
serious?
on. Nope. There we go. There we go. The skeletons are down. The Blood Knights are down. All the skeletons that you can see are down. Now, you know there must be skeletons below somewhere, because you did take attacks in that other room, but otherwise, the battlefield looks clear. And you have just a brief moment of respite up here at the top of the castle. Looking down below, back the way you came, you can see your party in the distance, watching the battle from the safety of the town.
Where are those other 2 skeletons?
Looking out over the castle, you can see heavy footsteps in the snow that crunch deeply, heading this way.
Heading which way, sorry?
I made some dotted lines. I don't know if you can see the dotted lines. You should be able to see them.
I don't think so.
These pink boys over here?
Oh, okay.
There are heavy footsteps going this way, through that portcullis gate and beyond.
How long is left in the day?
Many, many hours. We're not even halfway through.
What's the plan here? Are we going to fight this Death Knight, or should we try and get down there and get the supplies out?
Let's get the supplies.
All right, Tyrael, do you think we could lower a rope down and we could all climb down to the ground floor at this location here?
Handjack a 3d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should heal up as well, Tyrael.
I'm good.
Does it go off, Koibu? Please.
It does not go off.
Okay.
Shit. Is my fly spell working yet?
No, you try and lift off the ground. It doesn't go anywhere.
Can we climb down here with the rope if we tie it to something?
Wait, what is the point of this? What are we doing right now?
Trying to get to the ground floor so we can get to the supplies.
We don't want to get to the supplies right now. We want to get to this gate. We want to figure out how to open this gate, because it's not going to matter if we get the supplies if we can't get them out, right?
Well, yeah, but either way, we need to get down to the ground floor.
Sure, but let's...
I have Featherfall Shield.
Oh, wait, we can just go down the stairs. The stairs here.
Or we go down the
Yeah, there are stairs. But so right now, what we need to figure out is how we're going to open this gate, right?
Yeah, well, let's
We
go over there
probably
and see if we
know-
can find the mechanism.
A great amount about castles. Where would the mechanism for like a portcullis be? Usually in like
Right around the gate. You don't want the chain to go too far. You want to leave as little machinery and as simple as possible. So it's probably over here somewhere, maybe back in here somewhere, but it's got to be somewhere in this zone.
Is my
Unless
Featherfall Shield
people are
working?
crazy. There's only one way to find out.
Well, I'll jump up. And do I slow fall for a few inches?
Get Jack to throw you in the
You're
air.
fine.
Okay. I'll ask Tyrael, do you want to just go down quick? I mean,
No, I'd rather just walk down the stairs and then walk through and
Yeah,
look for... Well, hold on. Let's think for 1 second, though. Whatever mechanism exists, it's probably going to be on the other side of the locked area that we're at. It wouldn't make sense that you could just walk. So we should probably hop down over here and then come around the other side.
agreed.
Hold on, where's the ruler thing? Do you see when I do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably like hop down here, walk down here, come up through here. Sorry. And then through this like that. And then hopefully around here we can see the mechanism somewhere, right?
Yes. Yeah.
would we not just be able to go to here, and then hop down here?
Yeah, assuming we can walk on it. I don't know the height is. We could do that too.
I don't know, does it matter that much? I mean, like the stairs, the Blood Knights came in here as well, so the stairs will also take us to this side of the gate. I feel like we can just...
If this,
either way
yeah, actually, fuck it. There might not be like,
Yeah,
let's go down the
stairs,
stairs.
yeah,
Fuck it, we're going to running us.
Down the gate?
Yep,
Down
downstairs.
Okay, I
Right.
don't go first, but we go there.
I run with my arms behind my back.
Anton will go first. Yeah, I run like a Naruto guy.
Beds.
Yeah, you come down here. Oh my god, did I get my castle built? Oh my god, I think I got it fucked up. I think that tower doesn't go where I think it goes.
Well, it's happened now though, Neal.
Oh my
Must
god.
be another
All right.
door.
Somehow, there is another door. It leads down here.
Cool.
I'm just going to ignore the fact that I messed that up. Cool.
Right,
You're in the
this gate.
courtyard.
This gate first, come on. Anton, lead the way.
Yeah, Anton leads the way.
You can find, indeed, there is a mechanism right over here that you can crank and turn and lift this gate without any problem. The gate wraps up. The crane chinks loudly in the snow, in the cold, and eventually when it gets to the top, it locks into position and holds fast. The sleds, in theory, can now be pulled out, but they are very large. Jack can sort of push one or pull one by himself as needed. The other two, the three of you can't move the other two.
We're going to take Jack, we'll pull one out, the most important one, and then we'll go to our party, and then we'll come back.
We'll just do one at a time. I can cast Enlarge on Jack as well, if that will help. I know mechanically it doesn't,
No,
but I feel like it should.
He can only do one at a time. It's not a...
Yeah, I'll just make it easier for him, maybe.
Okay.
No, fuck him.
Maybe
Let's
make
just
it
go.
quicker.
No, I don't do it. If it doesn't make a difference, I
Okay.
won't
If it doesn't do
but-
anything, yeah, don't do it. Fuck it.
But we've got time to get all three of these out.
Maybe, we don't know that, but right
We don't
now
know.
we're getting one
If
out,
the
right?
Death Knight comes, we, you know.
All right, well, let's get to it. If we can open the other gate, let's start pulling the first one out.
Yeah, were we able to figure out the mechanism for the second gate?
Do you go to do this gate first, or do you go to pull the carts first?
Gate first.
We got to do the gate
Gate
first.
first.
Absolutely.
Okay. Coming through the gate over here, sure enough, you can find a mechanism against the wall that will open this portcullis in here.
I have a little look at these traps.
Actually,
They look like
there are two
armed.
mechanisms on the wall. Three. There are three portcullis turning cranks on the wall over here. The tracks, they are deep, heavy boot prints in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
There is is this open?
A whale?
I was going to say a wall,
Oh, okay.
but it's just a gap in the wall. It's not a gate. Just a gap in the wall right there.
Up where these tracks end, or?
Yeah, they go through the gap in the wall and then continue on, but you don't have vision on them because
Cool.
they're higher ground and around some corners.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Let's go. Wait, okay, so you said there's 3 levers here. Can we start pulling them and see if we can figure out how these gates work?
Totally. Yeah, they're standard portcullis cranks. One of them has already pulled because there are 3 gates in here and one of them was already opened. Another one opens the first one that you've got here, and the third one will open the little gate that you guys have already forced open. The question is, did you break
work?
anything in the process? You did not break anything. Or you broke the locking mechanism, but you didn't break the opening mechanism. So the chains pull them up. The gates are all open. It should be fine. You have a clear egress and ingress from the castle.
What's the light situation looking like?
Midday, blinding white light everywhere off of the snow. You kind of have to squint your eyes to even see anywhere.
Cool.
Perfect.
Take Jack.
Well, I go and get the
one
rest of the
cards,
party
whichever.
while Jack.
Nope. Let's just let's just get one card and go back. There's no point in doing anything else right now. Let's just get one card, go back.
Yeah, I agree. Tyrael, you have healing potions. You should drink one just in case the power word kill happens.
I'm at
You
68
would
HP.
die. You would die right now.
I thought it was 60 or below it kills.
I thought it was less than 70.
No, it's 60 or below, but you could get fireballed and then power word killed this health.
I'm gonna die anyway then, right? I've got 82 max HP. It's not like the
Do you
fireball.
want a 2d4 or are you good? If you're good, you're good. It's up to you. It's your character.
Yeah, leave it. It's fine. Let's just get the cartel.
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay, we get
All
the
right.
cards and start going.
You grab the carts. Someone takes the point. Jack pushes the cart in the back or in the mid.
I'll stay
your
here,
marching?
keeping an eye. Well, Jack goes and gets it.
I will be Jack's literal bodyguard. I'll follow him everywhere that he goes, make sure he doesn't die. If anything comes, I'll attack it.
Can we take the card that's got the magical staves and robes on it?
Sure.
As long as that's the one that also has the food and stuff on it. That's the most important one.
Put them on the one with the food then, at least.
You've already sort of split your gear over 3 carts, just 3 sleds, just in case something happens to one of them. You're not putting all the food or all the firewood or all of any one supply on any one cart. So aside from where you may have stashed magical items, we're going to consider all 3 carts equally important, equally stacked.
I'm going to grab the banner, and I'm just going to, I guess, hold it as I follow Jack.
While they're doing stuff, I'm going to listen carefully to see if I hear any big movement, any big boys walking around.
You hear the crunching of the snow of Jack and Anton heading down to grab the carts. You can hear Imric's steady breathing as his heart calms after firing so many bows and arrows. In the distance, there is the wind blowing. You can hear some dogs barking in town, but that's about it. You don't hear any death knights. You don't hear any banshees. There's no music. There's no sound of skeletons quaking in their boots.
Okay, I'm just waiting for us to keep going.
Yes, that means it's not coming out in the day.
You grab your stuff, and you begin to exit. Anton in the front. Anton next to Jack.
Hell yeah.
Next to Jack, then. Tyrael in the front, or is the cart in the front?
I thought he's pulling the cart. Is he pushing the cart?
Anton at the front, then the cart, then me and Tyrael at the back.
Wait, Jack is pulling the cart.
The dogs pull the carts. Jack pushes the cart.
We had Jack pulling the cart before, but yeah.
Who cares? Doesn't matter. However it gets out.
Doesn't matter.
Me and Imric will be in the back.
Yeah.
Excellent. So as you come through here, Jack and Anton will be the first to receive the opportunity attacks from the skeletons still hiding in the walls, still there.
Wait, can we not go and kill these things?
Well,
we can,
I tried to get lots of opportunity to warn you about that. So here they come. 3 on Jack. 1, 2, 3. 3 on Anton. 1, 2, 3. I think Jack will take 2 blows for 9 and 7. 16 points of damage. Jack will fall as you guys push the cart through here. Spears will stab from the sides. They'll gut him in the leg. They'll gut him in the shoulder. And Jack, inside the building, will crumple to unconsciousness. Actually, to negative HP-ness. As he begins to bleed to death.
Anton will pick Jack up and take him out.
You grab Jack, dragging him out, leaving the cart in the middle of the hallway. Jack bleeds another point of damage over the course of the round.
I will stabilize Jack whilst Tyrael and Anton kill the skeletons.
I don't know how we're supposed to kill him.
That? You can stabilize him, yes or no?
Yeah, I can't got first aid.
Okay. Well, the skeletons should have an entrance in one of these areas. So I guess we'll go over there and handle him.
Yeah. The 2 of you come to the side. You find the doorway leading into the skeleton's room.
Oh, there's no skeletons in there.
No, there's no doorway. I'm sorry, how do you get into this room?
From the room where they were attacking us.
The stairs?
It can't be like that then, Neal, otherwise we would have just gone in and killed them.
True. Jack's
No,
alive.
there's the,
This door should be on the other side.
I think I might be missing a tile, is what it is. I think there's another floor. No? Oh my god, is this castle designed with rooms that you can't actually get into?
No, the door's here, look.
The door is here.
Yeah, but how do you get into that room?
And
Through the gate? What do you mean?
Through the gate.
No, this is a floor above.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, what are these stairs then?
That's
Those
going
stairs
down.
go...
You go like this, up these stairs, and then across like this.
Is there a door here? Oh, I see what you're saying. Well,
You come up here like this, and then like in like that.
Oh, right. You come in just from the one side, and then you cross in, and then you go down on the other side. Okay, cool.
So,
Makes sense.
We can go and kill him.
Right. So you go check the one side, you don't see anything. You go check the other side. You come over here. You see this room is empty. You can come into this area, see the holes that lead down. There's a staircase on either side that leads to the 2 rooms where the skeletons must be stabbing through. The 2 of you gonna take one room first? Clearly, not splitting up between the 2 of them. You can come on down here, and sure enough, there are 3 skeletons with spears ready to jam through those walls. I think you guys will make very short work of them. They have shit AC. You guys have great attacks. I'm just going to give them 1 attack rolls each, just to see if they hit you, just to expedite this. There's no point in doing the rest of the damage. They would need a 20, so 2 against Tyrael, 1 against Anton. All right, 1 blow successfully will land on Tyrael for 4 points of damage before you obliterate these 3 skeletons. And same process on the other side. 3 skeletons over there as well. 1 on Anton, 2 on Tyrael. No attacks, no hits, and you can finish them off. They're chump change. It's not worth our time to deal with them individually.
Cool.
We can't get Jack back up, so I think we have to load him onto the cart and all push it ourselves.
Yep, I put on my belt of strength. Sorry, buddy.
With the 3 of you pushing or pulling or whatever, you are able to get the cart to slide and slide and slide. And when you get to this downward ramp, I'm going to need 2 successful strength checks out of the 3 of you to, the cart is going to slide and slip, and you guys are going to have to be strong to maneuver it in the right direction. Okay. 1 more strength check. Someone's got to make a successful strength check.
Anton's got it.
Anton.
Easy. He'll get a 20. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, all right. You guys can you can guide the cart without it falling off the edge and slide it down the long slope.
Just in case Jack's potion ever activates. Just to recall that he did drink the potion.
True. Actually, true.
I don't know if we were rolling like that. Didn't we try this once before and the potion just never went off?
Yeah,
but the Frost Rangers have said that the potions sometimes take a little bit and do go off.
Okay.
Eventually, you can push and pull the sled back to town. Once they see you struggling, your party members will come out with you and help you bring it the rest of the way. They'll ask what happened. They'll see Jack dying, stable, but heavily wounded and bleeding. Teresa will go and tend to his wounds as best as she can.
The strongest of you, come with us. There's still 2 more carts to get. We need to get them down here before nightfall.
The Frost Ranger immediately peeks up. Did you get the Death Knight? Lord Khan steps in. Then the Banshee?
No, they're hiding during the day.
We need neither of those. We need to get the carts out of town now. We'll camp overnight. We'll deal with them later. At least we have our supplies back.
Got more options then.
We'll bring Brain Gang, Vash, and probably Lord Khan just for another wizard. But who's gonna watch Teresa?
He's with Jack. There's no time to waste. Let's go.
You're right.
So, you grab your strongest people to help pull the carts and begin to head back into the castle. Who is leading the way?
Probably Anton, but I give the Belt of Strength to the Frost Ranger to put him at 18. So add +2 to his whatever.
As you approach the castle, Anton, and as you are making your way there, I'd like you to give me a perception check at -4.
So you don't want me to see anything.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not with the -4, but yeah.
Yeah. When you get about this close, actually not that close.
What is this
when
close?
You get to right here, when you're coming through the main gate, right before you step through the portcullis area, and you can sort of look up and you will notice what has got to be the Death Knight standing on this section of tower right here, looking out and down in your direction. This perception check at -4 allows you to see that there's a thing there and take a step back before you come into full combat range. As if you come around the corner and notice something and immediately
And it'd
step
be at
backwards.
least an 11-foot step, please.
Yeah, Anton's gonna run back to his fucking group and he's gonna push him back. Yeah.
Yeah. You quickly move backwards and lose sight of the Death Knight.
I noticed it was a girl. I saw the token, so.
You saw the token. The Death Knight is female, but you probably couldn't tell from your current position.
Okay.
My IRL did.
Anton, what is it?
It's a female.
What, the Death Knight?
Death Knight. I think it's
still
Athena. Yeah. They are, but we stepped back enough. I can't see her anymore. How hot is she?
What do we do?
At my glance.
We head back. I point back, and we start running. Go.
You don't want to take the fight?
Well, I already called it. I'm already running. Bye.
Yeah, we're leaving.
I ran away. Emmerich is in the back now for stopping to ask a
Why
stupid
don't we-
fucking question.
Why don't we take a break as the party retreats from the castle with one cart of supplies and heads back to town?
We'll be back. We don't run all the way back to town yet, but we're running back right now. Okay, we'll be back.
Sure. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is a chilly, cold day in Glacia.
So, Anton says the Death Knight's on that tower. Can I get a look at it?
Nope.
Why not?
Because there's a building in your way. You cannot see through this area and then up 30 feet to where the knight would be, and you cannot see over the tops of these walls to where the knight would be. On the inside, the knight is out of sight.
My fly still doesn't work.
Correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink a 3d8 plus whatever potion. Okay. Are we right now? Can we be on the other? We're on the other wall of this, right? Other side of this gate or whatever.
You are on the bottom side. You are outside of the castle.
Okay.
That's good.
I talked to who has.
And it's just the who else did you bring with you here? You said Brain Gang. And
Brain, Vash, and Lord Khan.
Okay.
I'll ask if anybody here has tongues to communicate with the knight.
No, but let me shout to it.
Well, can it
Athena.
even understand you?
We watched the parlay. We represent Velfara. Perhaps we can redeem your honor. Lift your curse.
You just shout it out towards the wall.
Yeah.
It's gonna take them a while if they want to come talk, but.
No
I want to
answer.
shoo the rest of the party back, so that it's
Yeah.
just the three of us here. We don't need all these deadweight losers.
Is the
How
rope
far
still
back
there?
do you go?
Back to town.
Okay.
Or no,
So
back
right-
across the divide, I guess. You said there's a big open field. Send them back to the
Yeah.
edge of the city. Yeah.
Okay. Back to town. Perfect.
Is the rope still here?
I imagine if you pulled people up, you'd keep the rope
Yeah.
with you to keep going. So I think the rope
Okay.
is gone. The gates are all open though.
Did I get the staves and the ropes? Yeah. Did I put them on the cart?
The rope came out of someone's backpack and went back into
No.
someone's backpack.
The ropes and the staves.
Oh, I think they're still in the cart, right? You just kept
Yeah,
them there.
I moved them onto the one cart that we got out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I can't get a look at it. Cyril, if you could help me climb back up the tower, we could try.
You want to shoot with your bow at it?
Maybe. I mean, it's likely to just retreat. It'll cover itself, so I'm not sure I'll be able to kill it, but...
Okay. So you want me to try to climb this wall?
Sure.
Climb I will do.
What's the
check?
range of power word kill?
60 feet, I think.
Chill, Koibu. Jesus.
Yeah, Neal.
What time is
What's
it?
up?
Like
It's alright,
2
you've got
2
full-
p.m.
You've got
1 p.m.
full health.
Yeah. 1:30.
Important.
Wait, hang
What?
on. Is it 60 yards or 60 feet? That's a good question. Let me just double check that.
You said
It's
it was
got to be
60 feet.
60 feet. He already said yes. Can't retcon it now.
No, it's not. It's 60 yards. 50 yards even. So let's leave. I misremembered. Let's fuck off.
Okay. Bye.
See you later.
Death Knight.
So we'll convene in like the field, or I guess behind the field. or
No,
whatever
let's
with all the
just.
people.
Maybe we should just leave.
Okay,
Tell me if my
so-
fly ever comes back, Neal.
Will do. Will do. With one cart, you have enough supplies for a while. For all of these people. Not a long time. I think you initially brought supplies for, what was it, 2 months?
Yeah.
Assuming supplies have been eaten evenly off of all the carts. And we are...
Well, it would have made sense to pack supplies onto our cart as much as possible. until
That
it was
would
full.
have made sense, but that's not what you did. You were just taking the carts because you thought you were going to get them all.
Okay.
True.
We need to get 5 miles away from the town before nightfall. So we've got to spend the rest of the day walking at a pretty quick pace.
Okay, so what? Like, let's have a conversation as we're walking back. What's the plan here? Are we counting on your fly spell or polymorph, flying over this whole area, and going for the ion stones? And just
I
forgetting about them?
could do that. The rest of the troops, though, they'd be in danger without us. But it might be the safest option, all things considered.
Tyrael, are you cool with that then?
So we're thinking we can just fly over to loot what we want to loot?
Fly over to the keep to fight what's there and loot what we want to loot.
Yeah, this isn't what we're looking for. It's a shame to lose the supplies, but if we're quick, we might be able to make it back.
Do we have enough supplies to make it back with what we have now?
If the whole party left and went back to the boat, is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we'll factor in the dogs.
That's right. I'm trying to see how long we've been in town. I think we've been here. I think today is day 13.
In this
on the
city?
island.
Oh, on the island.
No,
Okay,
on
Jesus.
the island. Not day 13. Day 21. Today's day 21. And you brought food for 2 months. So you're about a little more than halfway through your supplies. A little less than halfway through your supplies, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to check those numbers.
Wait, we should be a little less than a quarter through our supplies, right? If it's been 13 days.
He said 21 days.
21 days.
Okay. So just over a third of the way through.
Yeah. So if you are able to get back in, brought food for 60 days, you have 1/3 of 40 days left for supplies. You have 13 days worth of supplies on this cart.
It's not enough. It's not enough for us to go and get the iron stones and come back.
Well, hold on. There's also dogs.
Yeah.
We got a lot of dogs too.
I'm guessing dogs are good for 1 day's worth of food. Because
many
if we
dogs
eat
do
the
we have?
dogs, we're not going to be, like, carrying any more supplies because we're going to be eating the dogs, right?
That's correct. Well, there's a lot of dogs because we had 3 sleds worth, right?
Did we lose 1 sled's worth of dogs already?
We had 4 sleds originally.
Oh.
No, we didn't.
I thought we had 3 and we only needed 2.
Well, then why do we have 3 sleds over here?
Because we split the supplies over 3 sleds.
Yeah.
And then used less dogs.
Oh, and then Jack was pulling.
Jack
one of
was
the
a
sleds.
monster.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
He was beast moding it.
So I think we have 6 dogs, probably left, plus 2 others. So
By my count, you have 17 dogs.
how many pull a sled?
8 pull a sled. So
Worst case,
you have
Jack gets back up. He can pull a sled. We have 17 days worth of food with the dogs, maybe. That's enough. It's a little horrific, but we're in horrific lands.
Today should actually be day 17 of your journey, not 21.
So then we have more days worth of food.
Just by a little more.
Well,
Listen, if we want to fight the Death Knight, this is a good chance to do it. Tyrael, you could drink that anti-magic potion. It's going to reduce the damage from the fireball by half. You've got your Ring of Fire protection that's going to reduce it even further. Chances are you pass the save. It's going to do barely any damage. You should still be outside of power word kill range. The problem is the way the keep's set up. I can't really get out of power word kill range and still be in range to attack it.
Would she use power word kill on you while I'm engaged her in melee combat?
definitely not.
Shh. She might, though.
Do I get an automatic opportunity attack if they try? How does that work? Or is it
Not a spell. I think it's
ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't well, you wouldn't really know. You've never experienced a Death Knight doing this.
We've got the
Is it a spell that has an
monsters
interruptible
right
casting? Is it just a look? Do they have to point? This is a big unknown.
But if it can't see you until you exit the second portcullis, you could probably leap into melee combat with it immediately.
Unless it has a prepared spell, which I find highly unlikely, but it's possible.
Well, it won't know when you're coming. You just sprint out and leap. I mean, and then it'd have to fireball itself if it wants to fireball you.
Not necessary. That's not true. Why do you say that?
Well, if you're next to it.
Koibu would never make us do that. We could always firewall behind, and then the AoE will hit one person.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. The thing is, Power Word Stun might get you.
Why?
Or Power Word Blind.
I have a Ring of Free Action, and I have my Fire Ring. Those are the two right?
Yeah. Power Word Blind might get you, but...
Wait, can you read to me
fight.
what the protection from evil... Or sorry, the protection from undead scroll does? Exactly?
You would know this pretty well. Protection from undead. When this scroll is read, a 5-foot circle of protection extends from and moves with the reader. It protects everyone within it from all physical attacks made by undead, ghast, ghosts, ghouls, skeletons, shadows, specters, rights, wraiths, vampires, zombies, etc., but not magic spells or other attack forms. If a creature leaves the protection, he's subject to attack. The protection restrains up to 35 hit dice or levels of undead. Excess hit dice or levels can pass through the circle. Remains in effect for 10d8 rounds.
Not much use.
Keeps them from mobbing you, but won't stop their magic.
Can we get a decision on... Does the free action stop against, like, mental stuns?
It will stop against a hold person stun.
Which is a mental attack, right?
Which is a mental attack. But there are, like, stun is a broad term. And there are possible ways that you can be stunned where Power Word Kill wouldn't, where a Ring of Free Action wouldn't really get in the way. Like, if someone, for example, were to wipe your mind of all things, right? If your mind were just to be completely blankened, you would, in effect, be stunned and unable to move. But that wouldn't be something that a Ring of Free Action resists against. A Ring of Free Action sort of, you could think about it as like the movement section of your brain is protected from interference, as is like
Does hold person,
natural boundaries.
Does a free action ring stop hold person?
Free action ring will prevent hold person from taking effect. Correct.
I'd say these are kind of the same things, but that's always going to be up for interpretation to him.
The stun that you get from the boots of springing and striding is also resisted, but it's possible that there could be a stun type that is not going to be resisted if it's not like stopping your physical body, if it's just like fucking up your brain. You know, like if you're drunk, if you're so drunk that you're like falling down, a Ring of Free Action is not going to help you, and you're essentially stunned when you're so drunk you're falling down, right?
Yeah.
So in that
is what
same
Power
way.
Word Stun does, so...
That is what... No, that's not what it does, right?
I think it says something like it makes you unable to think clearly or something like that.
The spell Stinking Cloud that leaves you reeling and unable to act would also affect you even with the Ring of Free Action, because that's about your, you know, you're puking and you're choking and you're gagging and you're unable to do things, not because you physically can't, but because you're so preoccupied with other stuff.
Yeah, I can't really do anything here for you guys, so good luck.
Wait, what do you have for scrolls? The negative plane protection?
Just
We haven't
protection
got that.
from undead.
Oh, then that doesn't do
remove
anything.
curse, remove paralysis.
Protection
And
from
neutralize
paralysis would be
void.
nice.
Yeah.
And then, Nick, what do you have for spells right now?
I can cast Chill Shield on myself to defend against the fireball. I've got another lightning bolt. I've got one more casting of Fly, which I could try and cast on myself because that does give me options. In
How long
fact,
does
I guess
Fly
I'll
last?
hours.
Can you try casting it now and see if it works?
Yeah, okay. I'll try and recast fly on myself now.
You're going to recast fly on yourself?
Well, the first one didn't work, right?
Right, do you have 2 fly spells?
Yes.
Okay. The second one does nothing either.
Does power word kill, is that a targeted thing? Would your cloak of displacement affect that first try?
Maybe.
Don't know, maybe.
What is it? Let me look at this description for displacement.
It's not going... A second level spell is not going to block power word kill.
Thing is, would it try and use power word stun on you? I feel like it's going to try and use power word kill. It'll fail, and then it's an easy fight.
Well, but it depends on where we're at. I would imagine if I was a Death Knight and I got power word kill back, I think it's twice a day for free or whatever. If somebody were to run with me, I would just use that immediately every time.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think everybody agrees with that.
Yeah, but
so
are we trying to convince ourselves of that, or?
So just
wants to kill you. Power word kill is the way to kill you, right?
Drink the anti-magic potion, and just fucking go for it.
Okay. We got 15 potions. Did Lord Khan finish identifying those, or?
We were able to read and identify all of them.
We read and identified all of them.
A lot were healing, anti-magic, some feather fall, and then like a sleeping potion.
I could enlarge you as well. That would help.
What did the anti-magic potion do again?
Plus 40 to save.
And it halves the effect of all spells.
Wait,
so
is that
damage,
true?
Yes, will half damage.
Way better than I thought.
Okay, hold on. Let's take some deep breaths. Yes, anti-magic potion. How long does enlarge last for?
Ages.
A long time.
Enlarge me. See if it works.
All right, I cast enlarge on Cyril with the robes.
Material is enlarged.
By a lot. By like 93%.
Tyrael, the hulking 12-foot man.
Tyrael wear anything on his head? Do you have a head slot right now?
No.
Okay. I don't think that this is gonna help, but it might. I'm just gonna give you the wisdom crown circlet for this encounter.
Isn't that gonna fuck your mind?
Anton's already been having it going on and off, so he hasn't been wearing it recently, but if it's working, he'll give it to you, let you wear it.
Are there any wisdom checks or anything that...
There could be, and I just think that you having 18 would probably be the best for him.
And help against mind affecting spells.
Yeah, it does. It gives you, well, I don't know if it's just a priest thing, but mental defense adjust is +4 for 18 wisdom. Could help you on the power word stun.
I think there's a good chance that it would. But everything that's happened with Anton and all the other people that have talked about him, between the amulet and everything else, I don't think Tyrael would wear it.
Okay.
Because he'd be too worried about his mind getting corrupted by whatever moody shit corrupts Anton. I think it's the right choice though, for min-maxing care. But
yeah, if you don't want to.
Yeah. Okay, the only other question is, the 2 rings I'm wearing then are my... I've got a ring of fire protection and a ring of free action. Should I take off the ring of free action and wear a ring of protection? The ring of protection seems nice because it gives me a +2 on my saves.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But this is, we just have no idea if the ring of free action helps against power word stun, huh?
That's right.
If power word stun hits me, am I stunned for like 50 rounds, or what is this?
E4, I think.
He shouldn't be power word stunning you.
If he power word stuns, he can't power word kill, and then I think you probably just win.
Wait, why?
Because he can only get 1 a day.
Of any power word anything?
Yes.
Yeah, by the book at least.
Oh, that changes a lot. What do you have for boots? What do we have for boots here?
But the sandals.
24.
You need the boots to leap onto the...
Yeah, I do. There's nothing better for boots. What's our best? I have green dragon armor +3. Do we have any like armor +5 or anything?
Yeah. I have golden dragon armor if you want it.
That's 15 AC though. That's not 10 +5, right?
No, you're better with the +3 for the save.
Yeah, I need the save.
Oh, you have the saves. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ruin my ring of free action. I'll wear my ring of protection +2.
I think the fire resistance and the ring of free action.
That's what I've got though.
Sorry, the fire resistance and the ring of protection, I think, because the free action won't work against that.
Koibu. How did we roll with the, so a long time ago, many D&D episode ago, you made me and Mooton take a drink of water and hold it in our mouths for 20 minutes or something.
No, it actually worked. He was cool with it, actually. I remember that.
How much of that world is carried into Glacia?
So you want to
chug a 3d8 health potion.
Fill your mouth with it.
Nice.
Now, if you're walking across the ground...
Never mind. I don't want to hear this.
Fine.
It's
Wait,
not,
that
yeah,
won't
it's
work
not going to work.
because you're going to have the magic potion in you anyways. You can't mix them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew that. Yeah, that was a meme. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm...
Such a Chad. Fucking do it. Come on.
I think we're just
Give
fucking...
your luck stone.
I can't wait.
Oh,
This is gonna be so bad. If you die, it's not my fault, chat. Alright, I'm just. It's making
Do you have
decision of
a,
its
do you have a
own.
wrist slot or no?
Do I have a
Everything on your
wrist
wrists.
slot? Yes, my
Yeah,
braces of
gloves
shocking
of
grasp.
war.
Okay, would you rather wear a wrist slot of Parapet of wound closure? So if you do go down, you won't... If you go down, it'll close up your wounds and you won't fucking die. If you're not at -10 already.
Sure, if you want.
Okay, Anton will hand you that.
Parapat of wound closure. Okay, just remember that's on me. So what's the plan? I'm just gonna go running in alone and fight it, and then you two are gonna be watching, or
As soon as he casts Power Word on you, I'll come in and help.
how are you gonna know when he's cast it?
I don't know, maybe you just shout out.
How am I gonna know when he's cast it?
I don't know, I feel like you'll know, right? Probably.
I'll just know? Okay, when you hear the swords clanging, when you hear the armor smashing against each other, you'll know that it's been cast, right?
Anton can't come in because if... Nick needs to go in and bait the fireball. After the fireball's gone and the power word's gone, then
I
Anton
can't get
can-
line of sight with it without being in Power Word kill range.
He should fireball me after the powered kill doesn't work.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Anton knows where he was able to stand before, so I guess when Tyrael goes in, I'm just going to place my character where he's not in range of sight. But able to run
This is gonna
forward.
be so epic. Tyrael, this is gonna be so epic. You're gonna kick its ass.
Wait, question before we do anything. How much further down is this than this?
Is what? Show that again? Oh.
This over here, Koibu, then this.
Let's see. So this right here is 50 feet. Sorry. This
worried
is
about-
55
yeah.
feet.
Uh-huh.
Right? This is 50 feet over here. This is... I think this is 30?
What I'm asking is, do I think reasonably I can feather fall, make that distance with a feather fall, or no?
How are you even gonna get up to the tower?
I was gonna have you climb up, do the rope thing, and then.
Am I just gonna be climbing over here while
No,
he's watching me from over
you
there?
You wanna
Doing
run,
those, yeah.
jump, and glide with your shield.
Feather fall shield, yeah.
You would need to clear a distance of 40 feet horizontally. I would give you a DC 24 strength check to do that.
I take my strength belt back from the Frost Ranger, by the way. If they're not gonna be up here fighting for this.
Oh, you got the one from Jack already.
Yeah, I had given it to the Frost Ranger, and now I'm...
Oh, okay. Got it.
Can I drink the anti-magic potion?
Wait, no, until it's go time.
Okay.
Maybe
Wait on that one.
maybe the two of us should be on top of this tower, lying down, out of sight, because this is a good spot for me to shoot from as well.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, so why don't we do that? Tyrael gets us up there, we stay lay down so it can't see us. And then Tyrael can go back down, and then we can watch the fight.
Sure.
Yeah?
So how am I
Okay.
getting to this guy? He's over here?
You're just gonna walk through, and you're just gonna leap up there and attack him with a
I
charge.
am. That is what I'm gonna do.
But get us up here first. So Neal, we are very fucking careful not to be in line of sight of this thing. I climb in a belly crawl below the parapets. Yes?
That work,
I
Koibu?
hear the words you're saying. Now, my only concern is giant 12-foot tall Tyrael, if he climbs up this thing, is going to be in sight.
No, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to climb it, and I'm just going to push them over. Like I'm like putting my kid like into a treehouse, and I'm going to climb
But you're
down.
not lifting them up. You're climbing so you can attach a rope on the other side. You need to climb all the way up on top of it
all the way
so
to
you
the
can
top.
work your rope.
Can I just like put the rope on the other side?
You gotta be able to have both your hands to be able to tie the rope on this thing. You need to be on top of the wall to have stable seating and footing.
Okay, what if I tie a rope around my shoulders, like right under my shoulders, and I'll climb to the top, and then they can climb the rope up my body and then climb over me onto the tower?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We can attempt this, but you are gonna have to make strength checks. To not fall and have you both fall down 50 feet and take damage.
Sure, but my strength, I should only fail on a 1, realistically, or something, right? If I'm enlarged, I'm going to be able to carry, like, what, 2x, 5x my normal shit, and my strength's already 17?
Does not actually affect your
Enlarged
strength.
does not give you greater strength.
Not actually, but in...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you more damage on your attack roll because you're using a bigger weapon, but it does not actually increase the amount of stuff you can carry. That's not a strength spell.
We don't have that magic tying rope with us, right?
We do.
We do, yeah.
Who has it?
You probably.
No. Okay,
Is
we
it on
don't.
your character sheet or is it in a
I
cart?
didn't bring that shit. No, I don't have it.
Okay,
It's in a
well,
cart
we don't have
somewhere.
Okay, we don't have it. I do have, though, the climbing supplies. Can I, like, smash the pittons into the wall, or no?
Yeah, it would be very loud to drive pittons into the wall, and it would take you maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes or so to do it up this distance, but it's doable.
Okay, real quick, just so I can get a idea of the 3 dimensions here. This area right here of the tower. Wait, let me get my ruler. Let me get my ruler out, okay? This area here, okay, is higher than this roof here?
No.
No.
This roof right here is 5 feet higher. You can see the stairs going up to this section of roof.
Okay. So I can climb up here and sit here, and technically somebody standing here wouldn't be able to see me if I was like staying low to the ground. If I was like
If
right
they were here, absolutely not, because you're already 15, 20 feet higher.
Yeah.
The issue is the scaling of this wall when you are 12 feet tall will inevitably make you visible to someone standing on the other side.
Can you just throw us up there?
No, why? He'll power word kill you in the air. He'll die coming
Also,
down.
you don't have the strength to throw him. He's
Yeah, that
he's
too.
tall, but he's not strong.
It's all right. It was only 2 o'clock. We've got hours to think about this. Okay. Okay. How are we getting up, guys? Come on. I know you guys have big brains, big wrinkly brains.
I mean, what's the Death Knight gonna do if he sees you? Like,
Cast
if
fireball
he-
and kill all 3 of us, or
Well,
2
no,
of you.
You
You
go
climb
up
first.
first. You go up first. If he fireballs you, you can just
Yeah,
heal
why
up.
does it fucking matter if he sees you?
Yeah.
If he fireballs me, then what do I do?
And then you come back. Then you tie the rope. As long as you're above 60 HP.
If he fireballs you, it's the best case scenario because you haven't drank the anti-magic potion yet, correct? So if he
Correct.
fireballs
Yes.
you, you can come back down, you heal, and then we go again.
But you have to lie down pretty fucking quickly though, because you get power words killed immediately after.
Well, not immediately after. He has to take another turn,
Yeah,
right?
It'd have to be.
Yeah.
It'd have to be a whole minute. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm just gonna climb on up. Maybe I'll eat a fireball. It's all Gucci if it happens. And then once I'm up there, I throw a rope down and I jump down, or I climb back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just stay out of sight.
Also, okay, and then final thing, do I need to climb like all the way up and go over, or can I just climb up and then like fashion the rope around the thing and then come down?
That should be
Climb
fine.
up and fashion the rope around the.
Yeah, and then come down. Like I should be able to do this within a round. It's not gonna take me like 2 rounds. Like I go up and then I sit there, jerk off for a second, and then I tie the rope and then I come down. Right? What is the? How are we doing this?
Well, your climb rate was again 6 feet per round. If you're this tall, I will double it, 12 feet per round. So
Awesome.
it'll take you 4 rounds essentially to get to the top.
okay.
Go. Just get up there. It's no big deal.
So I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna tie the rope around and hop down. I should be able to do that within a round, right? Like I'll go. It's not gonna take me 2 rounds once I'm up there to get back down, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? We need to be very.
You get to the top,
Yeah.
right? Let's pretend there's no death knight. Pretend
Okay.
it's just a normal day.
Yeah,
You
true.
scale the wall, you get to the top. It'll take you a round to loop and tie the rope strongly so it doesn't fall apart. And
Yeah,
then
okay, hold on,
you
this
can
doesn't work.
immediately descend and off the wall.
Can I tie a knot right now so I have like a circular rope and then just get to the top and loop that around and then come down? Isn't that possible?
You want to lasso the parapet from down below?
Yes. I don't need a lasso like throw, but just like have the loop already tied, then climb up so that when I get up there, I just have to fashion the loop around it instead of tying it around up there and then come down.
That sounds like it would work.
You understand what he's saying?
I understand what he was saying. I'm just trying to think if you could appropriately do that. Like if you get to the top of the wall and you have this, can you easily throw it over? Can you do it in a quick 1 second? Would it take a few minutes of like?
No. I'm willing to climb all the way on top and stand up and then just put it there. But I don't want to have to spend a full round tying a rope around a thing. I'm willing to jump on the other side and then fashion it and then climb down it. But
you'd save some time doing that, but you would still be fully exposed for a short while.
For a short while. What I'm trying to avoid is I don't want to make it so that you climb to the top, then he uses fireball. Now we're rolling initiative for the next round. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
You're trying to avoid them getting 2 actions.
Exactly, yes. So that's why I'm asking, like, do I get up there and then I have to take a full other round to do my thing? That's what I'm asking.
If you prepare the rope ahead of time, you can be up there and they will get 1 action.
That's all I need. Okay, that's all I want to know. Okay, cool. We do it. We tie our best sailors, loop knot, hook knot, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
I watch and listen to Neal. Listen. So I want to hear if a power word goes off.
I want to give everybody a hug, real quick. And then we're ready to go.
Yeah. I give you a nice hug.
Yeah, good. We just hug your waist.
I reach down and I pat my little brothers on their heads. Okay, I will begin my ascent.
You're the best of us, Tyrell.
Do you guys have fire resistance rings on so that if the fireball hits you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that it's going to hit you up here if it's casted at me? No way, right? If I'm 50 feet up?
No
the radius
shot.
Okay, cool. Climbing.
Neal,
Climbing.
I am watching this spot here in case the Death Knight jumps down to get a look at me.
And both of them are ready to hop off the edge here, like this and this. They're ready to jump off the edge of it, yeah.
I give Imric a Featherfall potion if he needs it.
How far is this
in
drop?
case. Put it on your sheet, make sure.
30 feet into snow.
Yeah. Okay, Featherfall potion.
I just need to double check some wording, which is suspicious. Oh my god, okay.
Is that good for us or bad for us?
We'll find out shortly. So, Tyrael, your brothers are down below.
Yep.
They're ready to jump at a moment's notice.
Cool.
You've got a looped rope. You're ready to climb up this tower, loop it around a parapet, and then throw yourself off, rappelling down or falling down, just getting down as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. You begin your ascent. You've already climbed this path before.
I have.
It's not too much of a
multiple
problem.
times.
You get to the top. You hoist yourself up. You begin to pull yourself up and quickly pull out the rope and start to loop it around when there is like a vibrating, resonating sound above you. Risking a glance up, you can see a great sheet of ice forming in the air above you, flat
That's good for us, Nick, right?
to the horizontal plane
Not
before
great,
it
but it's
immediately falls and shatters down on top of you and everyone below you. This is a 200 square foot sheet of ice.
So you use that instead of the fireball, Nick?
It's not instead of. He can do that as much as he wants.
That's just a natural thing, you know?
And I guess it will be doing it in a block like this. This is 200 square feet, 20 by 10, right? That's 200 square feet. That's how math works.
Yeah. That is
right?
how maths work. Yeah.
The area of effect is 10-foot square area per level. And it's casting at 20th level, 200 square feet. Yeah, 20 by... Oh, no. This is a 10-foot square area
Yeah.
per level. So it's a 20 10-foot square areas. Wait a minute. No, it's a 10 by 10. It's a 100. It's a 10 by 10 area of wall, and it's got 20 10 by 10s is what it's doing. So it will cover 100, 2,000 feet. What is the square root of 2,000 feet? 45 foot by 45 foot patch. Yeah, and so it'll just drop a giant wall of ice like like this. Actually, it would come all the way to this section right here, and then down, and then over, blanketing you all in a giant wall of ice, which will do 3d8 damage, no saving throw.
Not a dex save or anything?
No saving throw. It's like Ice Storm.
That's so
Okay, so you're
wacky.
saying that us,
Yep.
these people right here,
Yep.
who are ready to jump off if anything happened, don't get a dex save or
Right.
any saving throw
I'm
to
saying
jump off.
that this spell creates a wall of ice that falls down on you, and if you fall, it doesn't matter because it's coming down on top of you. So you're all taking 3d8 damage, no saving throw. And it is the saddest 3d8. I don't know if you guys jump or not. You see things crystallizing and tumbling. Ice falls all around. Everyone takes 9 points of damage. And Tyrael, with the rope in place, quickly repels down.
Yeah, sure. Do I see the guys? He's still standing in the same loser spot? I should just glance over there if I see him. No, he's not standing there?
Nope. Has moved to this spot on this section of wall.
Where?
Oh, I see.
I drink a potion, a normal potion, 2d4 plus 2.
Wait, I can't see.
Do you see where I'm pinging?
Oh, I see him now. Yeah.
7. Does it go off now?
I'm also gonna drink one.
Guess it goes off.
Mine goes off as well. Hopefully.
No, Mutin. Something
Never
happened
fucking
with yours.
Can I drink a, do you have a weak potion for me?
I can throw you one if you need one.
I have. Yeah, take us.
Do you want to throw me a
Okay.
weak one?
Yeah.
What is it? 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does mine? Oh, cool. Thanks. Worthless fuck potion.
5 HP is good. Does it go off?
Does it work, Corbs?
Works on Tyrael, but on Mutin, nope.
Do I need to drink the anti-magic potion now?
If you guys are going now.
We need to climb up the rope. Can we get up the rope in one round?
Hold on! He's just gonna keep dropping ice, right? If it's an innate ability, can't he just do that over and over and over again?
Well, I think he needs to be able to see. But...
Does he?
Well, so what happened is you guys immediately backed up. Tyrael hopped down, everyone ran away. And as you're backing up and drinking your potions, you see another sheet of ice forms above that area and drop down, shattering, raining broken ice shards. And then a few moments later, another sheet of ice appears.
Okay,
as
wait,
the
hold on,
ice-
don't talk so fast. There's a minute between each of these dropping, okay? Yeah?
That's right. The ice forms
Yep.
and falls.
There's
and
a
then
minute.
They
So
can only
as-
get one spell per minute.
Cool, so he drops like the first one, I come down, we're backed away. I see the second one come down. I point to Imric. Anti-magic potion, yes?
Yeah, do it. It's go time. I think we don't climb the tower. So
Drink
let's go.
anti-magic potion. Does it go off, Koibu?
Yeah, it goes off.
How would you know?
That's, well, fuck, you weren't supposed to think of it. I just wanted a yes or no. Do I feel a tingle in my body like I'm somehow more resistant to magic than I was the minute before?
You feel a cold liquid flow down your esophagus and into your stomach.
Go.
I feel like there would be a chance that he might recognize whether it worked or not.
Can you tell me how you would recognize that?
Do you have a magic
Well,
missile?
hang on.
Magic.
When somebody casts a spell at you, and you're forced to make a save, like say I try and cast Suggestion at you, you know that I tried to cast a spell at you if you pass your save, right? So maybe with the anti-magic potion, there's a similar feeling.
No, because it wouldn't do anything unless magic was cast at you, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. So I guess that's my argument. But if not, then...
Okay, well, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, fucking go. Let's
I
go.
drank the anti-magic potion. Sword is
Such a
out.
beast.
I'm waiting for the next sheet of ice to drop, Koibu, because we get one action per round in this game. So I'm waiting for the next sheet of ice to materialize and drop, and the second it drops, I'm gonna activate my Cloak of the Cheetah, and I'm gonna, boom, dash through.
The first ice sheet drops, you guys flee. You drink potions as the second ice sheet drops. You wait for the third to drop. It drops, and then Tyrael runs in.
Cloak of the Cheetah activate. Does it activate?
Cheetah, go!
Wait, can't you use it to summon a cheetah? Do you remember that?
Oh,
He
wait,
used to
did
be
you
able to be
cannot
a
summon a
cheetah.
cheetah.
He used to be able to be a cheetah on like a
No.
full moon.
Oh yeah, that was
We
it.
are not doing that. Yes,
Correct.
Cloak of the Cheetah works.
Okay, good. I can run it down even faster.
Okay, I count the minute. If I don't see another ice sheet, I'm moving up.
Well, you should be able to hear your shit is
going
happening.
with- yeah.
I'm zooming.
He's zooming.
You
Oh my God.
zoom through the parapets into the area over here where, sure enough, the Death Knight stands looking at you.
Can I boots?
And
What?
we'll have to roll initiative
No.
between the two of you.
Absolutely
No,
not.
it's-
Absolutely not. Hold on. I saved all of my lawyering for this. They
Yeah, he
cast
did
the
run.
sheet of ice, and now I'm running. I should get a full move action before their next turn. No shot. This is
They've already
now.
acted this turn.
Yeah, this is the penalty for them blind firing spells. No way would you be able to blind fire spells, and then someone takes you out or ambush you while you're blind firing, and then you get to roll initiative. No shot, in my opinion, as a humble player of D&D.
What if they wait until the last second of the round to cast the spell, and then they wait until the round begins again to, like there's a lot of weird mechanics going on here.
Hold
what
on.
if we
I just
do
want to be
initiative
ultra
and I
clear.
give you a bonus of 5 to initiative?
Every single rule that you craft during this fight, you have to use into perpetuity for every single 2E campaign
Yeah.
that you do from henceforth.
that's why
Okay, so I want to
these
be
things are
clear on
messy.
that. So if you want to say that we can
Okay.
time
Rounds-
spells at the end of the round, so that I can fire off like 2 fireballs second to second
no.
because I'm waiting till the end of one round to fire the next one.
The point that I'm making is that rounds are not like, here is this period of time and then here is this period of time. They're sort of abstract concepts we're using.
Sure.
So the Death Knight is dropping ice sheets.
Yeah, but
And
Neal,
dropping
after he,
ice sheets.
after he casts the first ice sheet,
He
is
needs,
not
like, a
now
second to
is he
He's
not
probably
preparing
doing
his next
another
ice?
he's probably doing another ice sheet this round to that spot.
Yeah.
When Tyrell's
So-
running out.
You run out after the ice sheet has summoned and fallen. Clearly, there's a whole minute in here, and a lot's happening in this 1 minute.
Yeah.
You are charging. You get a +1 to your initiative.
A -1?
A bonus of
hang
1.
on,
Yeah,
hang on,
sorry.
hang on. If he's casting an ice sheet in this next round, then if he wants to change his action when he sees Tyrion,
He goes at the end of the round.
Yeah,
he's
true.
at the end of the round, yeah.
If it were to be, how do we do this?
I'm just remembering for
Receive
future campaigns, every rule that happens here, okay, is going to be
Don't,
legal
don't
precedent.
antagonize him, Tyrion. Because remember in Tides of Death, when you declare your action at the start of the round, you've got to follow through with it, right? If you don't want to do that,
you follow through with your actions, generally speaking. In
What was it actually
95%
gonna
of
be?
all situations.
it's the wackiest thing about Glacier is that you can actually change your action mid-round. No one told us, but you can. Sorry, I said not to antagonize him. I'm
We've been
sorry.
changing actions mid-round for years, Nick. We've been changing actions for years.
Well, wait, hold on.
Serial,
Wait,
I'll
wait.
say yes. You've timed your thing well. You can win initiative this round.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You
I don't get a
successfully
sneak. I don't
lost.
get a sneak attack. I just win initiative.
How many
win
lawyering
it.
credits has he used up there? Has he
Don't
used
we're not.
all 100%?
Those are
or-
unwritten.
No,
he
he still
keeps
got-
tabs of that off roll 20. Okay, we don't see the lawyering credits.
You've timed your things well. It was predictable enough. You're exploiting their sort of blind firing. You can clearly win initiative this round. Your boots of springing and striding allow you to leap how tall? How high?
Ordinarily, it would be 15 feet and 30 feet forward, but I have the Cloak of the Cheetah on and I'm enlarged. So
Right. So I think you can at least grab onto the top of this ledge and pull yourself up without too much problem. This is a 10-foot rise here. You are 12 feet tall. You can stand on this ledge and attack them, but they are going to be behind cover because the parapets will come up a little bit to like the head of your height. The top of your head is more or less where the... Actually, a little bit higher than your head top is where going to be the top of the parapets are. So you'd have to aim in between. The Death Knight still has 75% cover behind the parapets here, which is a -7 to your attack roll.
Well, he would get the -7 as well, though.
The Death Knight?
Ooh, Nick.
Yeah.
nope, because he'd reach over and attack.
Well, it's an
the same.
awkward.
I
It's
mean-
an awkward reach.
They're
We'll see
both
what
either side of a parapet.
Absolutely. What?
We're not worrying about what the Death Knight's doing right
Yeah,
now.
we don't
We're
even know
worrying
what
about
they're
Tyrael.
gonna do. They might wanna
Can you
parlay.
run in here?
I'm running in. I'm here.
Can you explain the Death Knight now? Like what they're wearing, what armor, what sword they have, what they look like?
Hotness check.
Yeah, how hot is shit?
Burning-
She looks pretty hot.
Burning red eyes, a blackened cloak, dingy golden armor, gold armor that's been burned, a shield with a symbol of Martha on it, acting with her wings and her halo as the protective objects. She has a small smoldering burning halo around her head the skin and flesh is melted away, showing nothing but bone structure. You can't tell gender with a skeleton, not unless you can get a good view of the hips, and those hips are blocked by armor.
The burning sword?
All right, well,
no, it is not a burning sword.
I come in with my 2 swords. Do swords have a penalty against armor or anything, or is it a normal full hit, all that good shit?
I have no idea what that question means, but just make your attack rolls, right? What else would you do?
Use my hammer. I don't know if the hammer would do more damage against an armored person, but I would know this, right? Does hammer do more damage against armor than a sword does?
No.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna come in. Now I have a +2 to hit as well. Do I get a plus to hit from being enlarged or just to damage?
You get a bonus to damage for being enlarged. You do not get your charge bonus because you did not charge across flat ground. You then climbed and moved. You do not have your bonus to hit from charging.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna poke my moonblade through the tower. Here comes a natural 20, baby.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna hit anyway. Now that's an 11. Now, did it hit?
No.
Okay, that's okay because I've got my second sword, Harbinger. Now, hold on. That's an 11, but maybe they had a defensive spell the first time. Did that one hit?
No.
That's fair. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Death Knight's turn.
True.
Hasta la vista, baby. What else would it do but power word kill someone like this?
Shut up, Mooten.
Is this the right measurement? Okay, maximum. Got it. We're 10.
How high is this wall where the Death Knight is compared to Tyrael?
15 feet
10
high.
feet above.
10 feet, okay.
So we need about 20 foot. On this round of combat, will this work?
This is still the same round, correct? Yeah.
Right. This is your round.
That's good.
Neal, I made you a gift, look.
Thank you.
Neal, are you hungry? Do you want pizza tonight?
No, I've eaten so much candy, I can't eat any more today.
I said Neal.
Oh shit, sorry. I thought
You know, I actually am a little bit hungry. I haven't eaten.
He's such a bastard. You'd let us do that as well,
If
wouldn't
you
you?
kill him, then you can eat shit, Neal, okay?
Oh my god, chill. Play it
Whoa.
out.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's kidding. He's just joking, guys.
We're JK.
A hemisphere of ice
It's dual
is
time.
going to appear. A 20-foot, well, probably like a 25-foot diameter hemisphere of ice, large enough that the two of you can fight under it, lands above you, resting partially on her side, partially on your side, creating a dome blocking the two of you in. All line of sight to you is lost. There is no movement in or out.
Cool.
Tell him he's not locked in there with you.
It's the Thunderdome. It's just what I wanted.
Roll me initiative.
Wait, I'll take my
high ground.
Hold on, I get second attack.
That's right.
34.
Yes! Oh, come on!
-7 is 27. That's got to be a hit.
You hit.
Cool. 8 damage.
You get how much more damage on the die?
Ooh. Yeah, how much more for being enlarged?
One.
Yeah.
1 more for being enlarged?
You rolled a natural
because
1.
you rolled
Based
a
on your
natural
natural die roll.
It's doubled, yeah.
So if you roll an 8 next time, it's going to be an 8 more damage.
It's gonna be so good.
Cool, dude. That's a cool story, bro.
Roll initiative. Roll
Why?
well.
Why does it matter?
It's not bad.
That was bad. I rolled a 7 on the dice.
both?
On the die. I'm fucked. It's okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. Because
Yeah?
Imric and me
Are
probably
running in after.
are going to come in at this point, no? Or Imric at the
You
No,
will
we're waiting for the
climbing
tower.
wall.
No. I don't think we're abandoning climbing the wall.
No. We abandoned
situation.
that. Once
But we're
Tyrael
not gonna be
went
able
in,
to-
we were gonna
we're not
wait
gonna be able
around,
to.
and then I think Imric was gonna go in, but I could be wrong. It's Imric's move. And then after I
was-
heard like a fireball, I was gonna go in.
I was gonna wait for confirmation that the power word had been off. I'm trying to compare the gap in its health bar versus Tyrael's. It's taken 8, Tyrael's taken 4.5. Kind of looks like it's got about 80 health.
You'll be alright, Nick. Tyrael's got this.
I mean, technically, this is only a hemisphere, so we could get in.
You just need to climb in from the top.
Or from underneath, like maybe from here.
True. It'll take you only 2 or 3 rounds to get here. You'll be able to get my body at least.
Nick has a fly spell, technically.
I thought
Well,
both
it's not
failed.
working.
It's a potion, polymorph potion.
Polymorph potion, yeah. But that'll take a couple of rounds as well.
This is gonna be
One
like a
string
Dark
of
Souls
potion.
boss. This is phase 1. Fuck, Koibu should do that for D&D bosses.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, again? Hold on.
We haven't. Oh, did you roll? You did roll. Okay.
Okay, I did. Wait, can I ask one quick question? When you say a hemisphere of ice, are you saying like it's only covering us above or below, and like you could jump out theoretically, or?
To the sides, you could probably escape, but the dome, you're so, like the dome, there's enough room that you could hop over the wall segment and drop down below if you wanted. Yes.
Okay, just
You
curious.
would definitely take an opportunity attack doing so, but it can be done.
Okay.
Let's do it. Oops, that is the wrong character on the initiative order, but our Death Knight will go first and will strike out at you with her arming sword with a +1 for high ground.
That should be negated by the parapet. No.
Just let him have
it
the
is
+1.
She slashes
You can have
out
the
with her
+1.
sword at Tyrael to no avail. Tyrael, you get your 2 attacks.
I hop over the wall.
You will slam into the roof if you hop over the wall.
It's
The wall comes up over her and then back down to the other side. There's only maybe like 5 feet above her, between her and the ceiling, and you cannot close that distance. You could climb onto the wall maybe and like squat, Mr. 10-foot man, but you cannot hop up and over her. The wall blocks your route. You are stuck down here.
Can I jump over here like that? Like
you would have
dive?
to sheath a sword, or maybe like just do a full dive and try and tuck and roll. Either way, you're taking attacks of opportunity at like, bonuses to hit. You probably have to sheath the sword to climb over there. Otherwise, your sword's just going to be like, what, in your hands while you tuck and roll?
Does he have any cover here? Does he have no cover here?
I don't
in this fighting
understand
position? So
No, the parapet is providing equal cover against both of you.
Oh, so they both have -7s then.
Yeah.
So then she didn't roll 24. She rolled
a 25 minus 7 is a 18 or something.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
It's okay, yeah. You can fight.
Your turn,
I'll take
Tyrael.
another.
What are you doing?
I'm taking another hit, Koibu. That's what I'm here for.
Do it.
15.
Whoosh, clattering against the wall.
All right, one more.
Offhand attack.
32.
-7 is
25.
25 does not hit her. Her shield will deflect the blow. Her second attack will come. And she will strike out at you with a
9, I think.
something.
28.
28. And you have 30 AC?
Yep.
No dice. Get your second attack.
So we're
this
fishing
round.
for 20s.
That's what I want to be here. I'm a coin.
good.
Moot, I'm a coin flip player. 33.
Yeah,
Nick, what's the math?
that's
-7 is
26.
26.
26, yeah.
26 hits. For
10
your-
plus.
13 damage.
I'm enlarged, so 13. Yeah.
Oh my god. I think Imric's getting a bit nervous now.
That's okay
this
because
is
you guys are
round
running in
2.
this fucking round, right?
Yeah, we have to probably run it this round.
It's hard not to metagame, but the power word's probably gone
let's
off by
stop
now.
right
I think
here.
we have to.
Yeah.
You're waiting for him to say power word has gone off, right?
I thought I said I was waiting to hear the clang of the armor.
That is what he said.
That is what I said. Hold on, that's on the record. I said when you hear the armor and the swords clang.
I think that there's a human element of like all the best plans go to the side when someone you love's in danger.
It's been about like 2 minutes.
And you're just
you
like,
want to roll a wisdom check or something, Koibu, for our characters to get shaky feet and come in, or?
No, I think it's totally justified if we want to go in. I mean, we could still get ganked by the power led, probably.
Yeah, I guess we'll probably start going in this round, looking for Tyrell.
I think what I do is maybe we'll go slow, and I'll try and like crouch down to get a glimpse of what's going on.
to see what's
and
happening.
I'll let you go first because you have the ice armor on, right, for the fireball?
I haven't cast it yet, but I guess I will cast it this round then.
Okay.
I cast
a spell this round.
Chill Shield. Let me put it in the chat.
Yes.
Koibu, quick question. The make of this castle, the stone, is it pretty old? Is it pretty eroded? Or is it
It is
fresh?
very old. It is not that eroded, and it is covered in ice. Everything is slippery.
Could I make a roll on a 1d100 that on like missed attacks, since they have cover? If I'm missing, I'm probably smashing into the stone. That maybe I'm breaking or chipping away some of this to destroy some of the cover.
Your sword is not going to be breaking the stone of the castle wall.
Okay, whatever.
Nick, you're rolling in with a fire shield.
Yeah, well, Chill Shield actually, but
Chill shield, but you're casting that on yourself at the start of this round.
yeah.
Okay. And Mouton, are you going in by yourself then? Because he's casting a spell. You're waiting.
Anton's gonna wait. Anton's absolutely gonna wait for him to have his spell up.
Okay.
Imric has to go first.
All right. Roll me initiative, Destiny.
Tyrael. Jesus, what are you rolling?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's fine.
+1.
I just have to roll a 1 or a 2, no problem.
You know what he's rolling.
Hi.
The Death Knight casts Dispel Magic on you, Tyrael, and rolls a die to see if they can dispel Imric's Enlarge and any potions on you. What potions do you have? Because they're all going.
Anti-magic potion?
I know, he means potions like on your body.
On you.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is against your Enlarge. Enlarge is broken. You shrink back down to normal man size.
That could get you up the parapet, actually.
That actually might be good for you.
I could get what? Oh, no.
You can now jump up.
Yeah, I have one greater potion of healing in my bag, so.
Greater potion of healing. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
You have to be at least like
9th level. Potion save at 9th level. Power
That's a
Dispel
fail.
Magic is coming at level 20.
We always
still
fail 1, 2,
destroys
and
it.
3.
Yep, it's still destroyed. Yeah. All your potions are destroyed on you.
Wait, what is it even
Every
rolling
potion
for?
on your character.
This is why we need Ion Stones against Scoria, by the way.
Well,
She literally has to roll a 1 to fail to
Let's
destroy.
worry about Scoria later, okay?
Yeah.
I'll roll to see if there are any. Do you have any other potions on you?
No, I don't, Koibu. I know you.
Okay. Do you have any other magical effects on you at all, aside from your equipment? Your equipment is not dispelled, but all effects are dispelled.
My Cloak of the
But I
Cheetah
think
was
your only
theoretically
effect was
still
enlarged.
active, so that's no longer active, but it's not relevant, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is the Death Knight's turn.
Well, now I will hop up here. Yes?
You're just gonna jump with your Boots of String Spriting. They can be used round after round.
They indeed can be, yes.
And didn't you take off your potion, your Ring of Free Action?
Yep.
So you are stunned.
No, he has a chance to be.
Hold on. The only time I can be stunned is if I use my Boots of Springing and Striding to spring back to avoid an opportunity attack.
Oh, true.
That's the only time they
That's
can
the
stun
only
me.
time you can be stunned.
Hey,
Yep.
also, Neal, good point. Would the potion of anti-magic not reduce the Death Knight's dispel magic roll by half?
Also bring it out to
Make
1.
his cast a level 10 instead of 20, maybe.
I
I don't know how it works. It's up to you to call
Hold on,
it.
we got
but
rules
maybe.
flying all over the
made
place.
the appropriate adjustments. Boots of String and Striding. You can spring away. However, such involved is there's 20% chance you'll be stumble and be stunned on the following round.
That's for wearer can strike and move away. So that's if I strike and move away to avoid an opportunity attack.
And then there's no limit to the number of times you can jump forward, just once per round.
Technically, we haven't even said that, but I don't know if the limit's going to probably once per round, but yeah. So I'm going to hop up here.
All
Wait,
right,
Neal,
well,
you need to
provoke an attack of opportunity jumping over there. That's not a... If you're leaping through the air past someone who's trying to kill you with a sword, you're definitely
They're not trying to kill me with a
provoking
sword.
an
They're
attack of
casting
opportunity.
magical spells on me, Koibu.
They have a sword in hand. They will absolutely provoke an attack of opportunity to do
Wait,
that
he didn't
jump.
leave the threat range.
I didn't leave the threat
No,
range.
but you are in a moment, like an opportunity attack comes anytime that you are exposing a vulnerable part of yourself. If you were to like throw your arms up in the air like this in the middle of combat, you would still provoke an attack of opportunity. Leaping over a wall against someone while you're fighting provokes an attack of opportunity. Climbing over a wall provokes an attack of opportunity. Anytime you
I'll
are
remember
lowering
this.
your guard.
For my next campaign.
You could just back up. Oh, maybe not actually. Oh fuck.
No +1 for high ground, but you definitely don't get any dex bonuses while you are leaping through the air, so I do believe that will be a crit.
Before we resolve that, did the ice dome get dispelled?
Can you reduce... I don't think you can reduce the zone of dispel magic, so I think probably... Yeah, she could target it in a way... It's a cube, right? Can you turn the cube on your side and have it come up just under Tyrael? I don't think so. That sounds super fucking lame. So you can... dispel magic... Why is it not coming up? Caster can always dispel his own magic, otherwise the chance to dispel is equal to the difference between the caster and the other caster. I think she would choose to dispel her own or roll against her own, and she will choose to roll against her own, which is a 50-50 chance. 11 or higher, the sphere is dispelled. Sphere is dispelled. Unfortunately.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's so I'm jumping through the air. So I have like cover from the parapet. Then I'm jumping up through the air, and they're trying to swing and attack me as I jump through the air. And you're saying that I don't even get dex.
You leap, you don't get dex while you're leaping. Dex is being able to dodge like this. If a blow is coming towards you while you're in the air, you can't like easily dodge it. You're sort of suspended in motion. If anything, she should get bonuses to hit you because you're on a very predictable trajectory path. Like, you're not at your optimal when you're jumping in the air. I think that's a very easy thing to know. I'm right, aren't I?
I don't agree. I super don't agree, but we'll let it stand.
You really think you should get dex in air?
Well, because the whole point of being able to jump and move is part of that is going to be jump. Like, it's not like I'm turning to the side and I'm like, oh, Mario jumping. It's like I'm engaged with an enemy. I'm very dexterous and I'm using boots to move over while still maintaining the...
So yeah, you're jumping and trying to turn while jumping to face her. So I'm giving you frontal attack. She's not getting like flank or anything against you. But if she's thrusting at you, you're not able to like reposition yourself. There's nothing to push against while you're in the air.
True.
At best, you might be able to move your head, but your body is going to be sort of... I don't want to say immobile because
it's an easy to hit thing in like a shooter game where they jump things, but when a person jumps, it's like half a second thing. They're not like, oh, he's jumping. But you know what? Go take
Maybe
it.
if you're just doing like a little bunny
roll
hop,
it.
but if you're clearing a 10-foot thing,
Just roll it.
I think
Sure.
you won't get your dex bonuses to this. I think you don't get your dex bonuses when you're climbing a wall either. And I think that's a good example of
Sure thing.
how you
Although,
would
okay,
get
so
in
now
this
let's see.
situation.
What is my AC then while jumping?
No dex is essentially
Sure.
it.
How much am I getting from Dex?
You get 1 from your boots, and you're getting 2 from your dex. So I think it's just 3.
So 27 AC then. So that shouldn't be a crit then, right?
Natural 18, she rolls a 34. It's a crit.
Nat 18 is...
Wait. If she's hitting him in the air, then he's still maybe covered by the parapet a little bit.
No.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but that's what
No, because he's going to spend at least half the time in air above the
Sure.
parapet. It's a crit.
Okay. Wacky it. Whack me. I'm ready.
I can feel the suffering coming from you.
I want to suffer.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the damage, and then we'll roll another d8 on top of that. 20 points of damage.
That's what I wanted.
You need to win initiative and drink a potion.
Now that I'm up
You
here,
got no potion.
What potion?
yeah,
What potion?
I will Moonblade attack.
Oh,
Oh!
Is that 3d8 plus 7?
Her AC is 26. You exactly clear by 10. Triple damage.
So, 26 damage?
Ooh. And our other party members are still outside the castle, right?
We're coming in this round.
They're doing something. But I have my second weapon that I like to swing with, Harbinger.
Okay.
20?
And this round, 20 is a
my
miss.
second
This round
turn,
she cast a dispel, so she doesn't get any attacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is it my... Now we're doing second attacks?
Yeah.
Yes, second attack for you.
When you roll to dispel, I need you to roll to dispel my Cloak of the Cheetah to see if it's still active. Because I believe it's active for 3 rounds, so I need to see if you dispel that movement speed bonus.
Yes.
Yes, you did. Okay. There's nothing else I could do right now besides a second swing. 35.
Nice roll.
Is at least...
Clears by 9. Single crit.
Can she use her shield while casting a spell? Yeah, I assume.
Yeah, it's an innate ability.
Yeah, okay.
14 damage.
It's in kill range. You just need to win initiative against the power word kill.
Bye-bye, buddy.
Well, winning initiative. I'm not even guaranteed to kill it if I win initiative.
No,
Okay,
every
I
you
see,
gotta
no.
hit and kill.
Oh, now you start the music, Neal.
It's been going the whole time.
been
Have you
going.
not heard it?
Oh, it's just kicked in for me.
Oh.
I can't believe this. 2 fucking HP. Holy shit. Oh, the anti-magic potion might still work against the power word kill. It might reduce the threshold to
Did we
30.
dispel it? Did we roll to dispel it?
No, it's still going because I thought there was a reason why it was still going.
Because why?
Just a spell effect ongoing potions.
It dispels effects in the area, all effects.
Do you
Wait,
have to
you gotta
roll?
roll for that then, Neal.
I rolled a bunch of d20s.
Oh, so
If you scroll up.
we'll see if it. Yeah, we don't know.
Are we just rolling initiative?
I think we're just rolling initiative.
Me too.
Wait, I just want to roll to see. Don't roll yet, okay?
What are you roll? Hold on. What before you roll anything? What are you rolling?
I can only attack. It's my only option.
Okay, but if you don't do any like this roll doesn't count stuff unless you're clearly calling it out. Okay.
Koibu! I would never. Okay? I'm gonna roll
You're an honest
initiative
man.
like a normal person, like a normal human being rolls initiative. Right?
Oh, just roll. Let's die.
What? Oh, okay. You're fucking with my mojo, Nick. Okay, I'm just rolling initiative for like a normal attack. I just roll big points.
No.
I just roll big initiatives. That's what I do. You stole my roll, Nick. You fucked me. That was my 2. You ate my roll 22.
Stop it. I can't handle it right now. Neal just needs to get a 10.
Well, technically, if he's casting a +1 spell, you should win initiative every time.
It's an innate ability. It's +3.
Innate abilities come at +3.
But wait, does the Death Knight know how much HP you've got?
Well,
No, they
he can
wouldn't.
feel it. He can feel the HP. Although I would be standing in front of him
certainly
looking...
does not know someone's HP.
I would be standing in front of him looking pretty big and pretty healthy right now, but...
Does the Dispel Magic dispel the metagame spell on the Death Knight? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was too far.
In check.
Koibu's like, should we resolve this next week? That's a good initiative, Koibu.
Anton, are you rolling into initiative as well?
Yeah, I mean he's gonna be coming in.
11. Imric, you act
He rolled in
first.
at 7. Yeah.
I run a half move.
Yeah. You run inside as fast as your legs will carry you.
Can I see it?
You can see the battle on the wall. You probably have to like move to get a good angle. They're behind the parapet. 75% cover.
Oh, kill me instead. I shoot it. Well, hang on, but it's not using the parapet as defense, so I'm not sure if it would get the same bonus
50%?
as an archer would.
Well, that's true. He's not using it.
50%, -5.
That's good.
No. Death Knight's turn. Now you're right. The Death Knight doesn't know Tyrael's HP. The Death Knight is close to being dead as well. Anyone obviously attacking a Death Knight in a Death Knight's castle is a pretty powerful beast, which is why she didn't open with any such spells, you know? She took her time to make sure that her enemy was going to be weak, to test you out.
For sure.
You know, locked you in single combat, tried to reduce you, got a gauge for your power and ability, wounded you, and now she's on her last legs. The Death Knight could gamble, try and power word kill you. Clearly, you're a powerful beast. Probably more powerful than most people, probably powerful enough for a power word kill not to finish you off. She's brilliant, remind you. Like 17 to 18 intelligence.
That's true.
She's not going to waste her most powerful spell on something that's not going to work. On the other hand, this is the end of her line. But I think a powerful warrior, such as a Death Knight, knows that you do not go for the big risky plays. You take the sure path to victory, always making sure you have a better shot, always going for the long run. So she's going to open up with a power word stun on you. It is the only thing that can be guaranteed to keep her alive, keep the battle going. She's not here to throw herself in a desperate attempt to murder this random person. She's got bigger ambitions. Are you wearing your Ring of Free Action?
I am not.
You are stunned. Power word stun. You are stunned for 2d4 rounds, which I will roll in secret. And you are disabled for the round.
Disabled.
Imric is clearly here, having joined the fray.
Anton was running up as well, I think. He's next.
I've still got 2 more shots to make at the end of the round.
And she will use the remainder of her movement to leave. Let me just make sure I know where she's actually going before I move anyone. I haven't memorized the castle layout. Yeah. There's a door there. She will take her turn and recede inside the castle, out of range and out of sight. Anton, you will come out onto the scene. It's your turn.
I mean, there's no possible way for me to get up there, so I guess he's going to go and attempt to save or protect Tyrael. He probably sees him stunned up there, so however I think is best to get up there.
Yeah, this wall, the only way to get to this wall, you understand the layouts of castles, is going to be from the inside. You're going to have to follow this path and go all the way around wherever it leads, and then find your way through the castle or climb the wall. But the route to Tyrael is going to take you like 10 minutes to get there, since you're going to have to explore a castle. There could be monsters, there could be traps.
How hard is it to climb this?
This is a 30-foot section here, 40-foot section here.
Well, from here.
You have a... You have a base
50%.
40%, and you have a minus 40% for the conditions of the walls. You cannot climb this wall.
How high is the difference between this section and the section where Tyrael is?
If this is 30 and this is 40, this is 30 right here.
What about from this parapet to this parapet?
I did not see what you're talking about.
Like between here and here. What's the difference between them?
20?
Okay, Okay, I'm just gonna go back to Emmerich and tell him to use the polymorph potion.
Okay, I drink the polymorph potion.
Yeah. Does it work?
Emmerich, I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me a D380.
What?
Does he want high or low?
I have no idea.
Hang on. Are you?
You failed like 4
Roll me
or
a
5
D380.
Oh my god.
Is that how many monsters are in the monstrous manual?
No, it's not.
Okay.
That's how many pages there are of monsters.
Oh.
Okay, what do we get? That's a good one.
I'm a fucking dragon. Let's go. Could be a giant, maybe.
You roll me a D2. Roll me a 2. Roll me a 2, baby.
There you go.
You turn into a larva. You are 6 inches long.
What was a 1?
An adult intellect devourer, also 6 inches long. He looks like a miniature version of this.
Nice. That's cool.
Okay, do you think I could throw him up?
We got the wacky squad.
How long does this last? Can you undo it, Emmerich? I'd say.
He squirms in your hand, forebodingly,
Is he
menacingly.
able to undo it?
No, he is stuck in this form for now. We have no idea how long this is going to last, but he's stuck in it.
Okay, I put him in my pocket.
Tyrael, you are stunned for a while.
Yeah, I'm just contemplating my life decisions.
Me too.
The Death Knight obviously fled Tyrael,
Yeah, obviously.
so I don't think that Anton is going to go up there. It's going to go through the
Can
castle.
we roll initiative, please?
Yeah. Anton will, I guess he'll stand over here with Emmerich in his pocket. And then here's my initiative.
You pick up Emmerich and bring him over here and hold him. Okay. Oh, all right. So you get over here, and that's when the... Okay. Hold on. Let me read this real quick. That is when our 20 die fireball will streak from the doorway. Now, it has to aim... The Death Knight can't actually see Tyrael, but she can see the space relatively above him, and it can burst there. It is a 20-foot radius fireball, and since it is bursting above Tyrael's head, it will barely burst above your heads down here. For a moment, I thought you guys had just moved into the zone, but this height difference, as we discussed, is... Oh, no, this is a 30-foot difference anyway. Okay, you guys were fine. For a moment, I thought you were going to get wrecked. Tyrael, are you wearing a Ring of Fire resistance?
He is.
I am indeed.
Okay.
Each die reduced by 2.
Emmerich, would you like to do me the honors of rolling 20d6 at
I would
Tyrael?
love to.
Do I get a save at all if I'm stunned, or no save?
No save.
Even
Not
with
if you're stunned.
Even with
You can't
magical
dodge a
protection?
fireball. You can't dodge a fireball if you are stunned.
I didn't think it was about dodging. I thought it was about what it hit.
You might
You
kill
can
me
never
here,
dodge
Nick.
a fireball no matter what.
Time to see how
right?
shit your rolls can be. Good
Well,
luck.
you can, huddle into a corner, throw a shield in front of yourself, duck behind a table. There are things
even
that
if you're-
can be
Hang on.
done.
I think he should get, no base save, because he can't dodge. But if, say, the combined bonuses of his saves are, +6, then I think he should save, on a 14. Do you know what I'm saying? There's the
Dude,
chance
even if you're in
I
an
just
open
sort of hear
field.
what you say, but if you are unconscious, even if you have all the magic in the world, you automatically fail saving throws. Or if you're stunned, you fail saving throws. You can't resist. There is no resistance. All right, we got to reduce these though by 1, right?
Okay,
by
I'll count
2.
it up.
By
I'll
2
count it
on
up.
each side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 23, 27, 31, 32, 36. And then it should be halved by... Oh, the potion's gone. It takes 36 damage.
Well, we don't know if the potion's gone.
I got 37, but that's probably close enough. 1 1.
Is the potion going?
1 1. What potion? Potion of magic resistance?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's not happening. It failed from the onset.
Of course it did. So how much damage is this then? Well, here's the question: if you roll,
I'm getting 37.
If you roll a
damage.
if you roll a 1d6 and it's -2, if you roll like a 1 or 2, does it go to 0 or does it go to 1?
No, it just goes to 1. 1 is the minimum. You take 37 points of damage,
Wait,
Tyrael.
I want to add this up as well now. Hold on.
Yeah, someone else do it, because Nick got 36, I got 37 twice. Someone else should do it. Every point matters here.
True.
It's 36. It's 36.
Okay.
Hold on. Will it add this up for me?
Would have done if you put an equals.
Oh.
I'll do it in a calculator. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 +... Okay, I guess it went.
37
no,
is what I got.
Flash R, and then you add that.
I got 37. What did you get, Koibu?
37.
Okay.
Am I a dumb fuck?
You're
It's
No,
36!
you're trying to fuck me, Nick.
Am I miscounting one of them?
Must be. 37 damage. That
That's
drops
cool.
you to 21.
That's what I like to just be, you know.
Okay. Your wounds can now drink. What do you want to do? We should roll for initiative because the Death Knight might have left into the castle, but is clearly not done.
That's been 3 rounds now.
The Death Knight stunned Tyrael and then moved, and that was last round.
And then this round fireball.
And then this round fireballed. This is the
And
second round of being
No,
stunned.
the night it cast, the turn it cast the stun, it went before Tyrael, so that should be his first round.
Yes, that is his first round, and then at fireballed, that is his second round of being stunned.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yep. Down below, Anton, the only mobile member of the party. What are you gonna do?
What happens when Imric dies in his form? Does he revert back?
Just smash it against the wall.
I don't think you know that. Do you want to try risking smashing him?
There's
It
no
might
way
work.
that you
it could
could
work.
There's
So
no
the way
you
I'm
would
thinking
die.
about it is
It's
I
just
know that Imric heals when he comes back. But again, it could be wacky, so I'm not gonna do it. It's just too much of a risk.
It's Glacia. Maybe he's like that forever. Maybe that's just our brother.
Maybe he's a
Or your brother,
still
yeah.
love him.
A brother of mine.
I'm gonna put my little larva brother down here. I'm just gonna,
Let him
well,
get some
I'm
nutrients.
gonna put him down because
Okay.
Anton's gonna go do some shit.
All right, you set him down. What are you gonna do? And roll me initiative for it.
Okay, well he's gonna speak and I guess move. So 1d10 plus 3. 8, 11.
Okay. You begin to set little Imric down as a sheet of ice appears centered over Tyrael again in that
Wait.
45
Should
by
Tyrael have not
45.
been moved by the fireball?
Maybe knocked flat, but he's not going to move off the parapet, off the wall. He might just be prone in the zone. It is a 45 by 45 square. So I think that means 12 and a half feet in all directions off of Tyrael. No, 22 and a half feet off of Tyrael. So Imric is going to be within the zone of the wall of ice. So Imric and Tyrael will both take 13 damage, no save.
That's
Imric.
good. That's a free chance for Anton to run in and just stab her.
I
Exciting.
can't get up there. There's no getting up there.
Imric, you have 3d8 plus 3 HP as a larva intellect.
No.
3d8 plus 3?
No. I keep my HP.
Okay, you just keep your HP.
Well, if it's polymorph, then yeah.
It is polymorph, yeah.
Yeah, then yeah.
Okay, well then just take your 13, please.
I did.
Good thing Anton didn't step on you.
Yeah.
Anton,
So is there a
your
roof
turn.
over him right now or no?
Over Tyrael? No.
Yeah. Okay, so what were you talking about a roof right now?
There
Where were
was
you-
a dome, a hemisphere of ice.
Oh,
but
you're
that's
talking about
gone.
the hemisphere of ice. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anton is gonna. So you said it was gonna take me 10 rounds to get through this castle.
Well, I'm telling you that if you don't know, but to get to the top of the wall through an unknown castle, if there's no one in your way and you've got to like find your way up there, it could easily take you 10 minutes. And there could be obstacles. There could be closed gates. There could be who knows what. You'd be running in blind.
How else to do this. So Anton is gonna run over here where he knows where the shit's coming from, and scream out, "Your fight isn't with him, it's with me. I am Velthar's chosen, and she's the one who's like wrecked these lands. Come down here and fight me." And he'll shine the symbol.
Give me a charisma check. Oh, nerfed cleric. You call out a feeble challenge. The Death Knight does not feel moved by your words. And since you cannot attune with your deity here, you do not have any holy might behind it. To her ears, it is just someone, playing at being a cleric. All right, tell me what you're gonna do, and there's her initiative roll for the next round.
I guess he's gonna try and climb up, or run through it and see if we can find a way. That's the only thing he can do.
Well, no, to run through, you're gonna have to keep going this way. Let me bring you to the
Wasn't
ground
there
floor
a door here? Or is this like a bench? Oh, it's a bench.
It's a bench. It goes forward and around the corner, and God's nowhere.
Hold on. Yeah. Because I could run back here and try, like, the jump over with the magic shield. But I don't think that's going to hit to here. Yeah, I guess he's just got to run through. I can't climb the wall. It's a 0% chance.
0% chance. I'll give it to you on a natural 1 on a D100.
Yeah. So I guess I just run through.
But it would take all round to do it, yeah. You're just going to run through? Okay. You will see on that round, as you begin to move, a large hemisphere of ice.
Keep in mind I have 24 movement speed.
A hemisphere of ice comes into existence over this tower, resting on this tower, dropping down, completely sealing off that tower from all entrance and egress, blocking it with ice.
Do I see a door on this tower?
Yeah,
I can't see. It's black.
No, you can't see. There's nothing on the ground near that tower. I'm going to start revealing more of the map to you. Okay. But just so you know that to their turn, the Death Knight has clearly cast a wall of ice spell to sort of block off anyone following after her.
Good to know.
And then here is vision for you. You can come around the corner and see a long hallway. There's a gate right here with bars across it. Not a portcullis, but just like a locked gate. Or, maybe it's unlocked, who knows. And then beyond it is more courtyard and God's know what.
Anton will run to here and attempt to open it?
No, the gate is here.
Right here. I don't give a fuck about that gate. I'm going through here.
There's no gate there. That is just solid wall.
Wait, this is wall? It looks like there's nothing here.
There's like a little
I see
recess.
Now. Sorry, I was on the wrong one. Okay, he tries to go through the gate over here then.
You get to the gate and it is locked.
Okay. Open doors, bend bars check.
We'll need a bend bars to bend these bars.
No open doors?
No, this gate cannot just be pushed down.
I want low.
You need... That's not low enough. You strain, your muscles bulge, the veins in your forehead pop, but the bars are stuck. God, if only you had a pick locks ability.
You rolled my 2d4 turns, right?
I did.
Keep track of that. Okay, that's good.
Yes. The fourth turn... I'm sorry, the fifth turn is when you will come undone, which is the next round.
Wow.
But Anton, there's nowhere for you to go. You can't climb the walls. You can't get through the gate. What can you do, if anything?
Go back. He's got to try his jumping strategy with his shield.
All right. You take a round to get all the way back out here. Intellect Devourer Imric, what are you doing? What have you been crawling around on, Mr. Larva?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What is there? You want to go
serious?
somewhere?
Do
you want to dig a little bit?
I attempt to reverse the magic. I attempt to
not work.
polymorph into a different form. Well,
It does not work.
Maybe you could hatch.
Slither down here and hide under this so I don't get ice walled again.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
You come on back over here, Anton. You said you're going to try and do the parachuting.
That's what he would be doing, yeah. But I think Tyrael
Alright.
comes around this round.
Just have a look over here. Oh, okay.
As you're getting to this point over here, you can see Tyrael rise to his feet, the stun wearing off. Tyrael, what would you like to do?
Fucking run?
Yep. Off the tower and away?
What is the footage here from down
10
here?
feet. You can lower yourself.
Okay, and then what is the footage down to here?
30. You will have to make a dex check with your tumbling to take no damage, half damage.
I have a tumbling proficiency, so below 50 feet, doesn't that make it so no damage if I...
Correct, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I thought we read it and it was half, but let me double check. I think it's no damage at 10, half damage to 60, full damage beyond 60. Tumbling. On a successful check, 1/2 normal damage from falls of 60 feet or less. And you can lower and drop, so it's only a 25-foot fall. But roll me a successful tumbling proficiency.
You know what? Sure thing, Koibu.
You can do this. 21 or higher.
Does Anton see Tyrael right now or no?
Yeah, you get to this point and you see Tyrael coming, dropping off, rolling. You will take half of 2d6 damage. You will take 4 damage.
That's
Thank
all
God
good.
you passed that check.
Just fuck my shit up, Koibu.
He's gonna run and go get
You can get Imric, and the party can flee back into the town.
Okay, now wait. We did leave this place for a little bit. Did new skeletons come in to poke us with spears, maybe?
No.
No? Okay.
The skeletons are gone.
Just making sure.
I wish. I wish I had put a symbol of pain on the ground or a symbol of fear on the ground, but it had not happened. And escaping the castle, the party heads back into the frozen town, alive. And that is a victory enough for today.
Wow.
Wait, do I turn back or should I?
Not at the end of tonight's session.
Fuck off.
When we come back next
Eventually.
week.
Okay, well, we'll be back. Hold on. Everybody, check your calendars. We're all going to be here next week, right?
The 3rd?
The 3rd.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here.
All right. We'll be here, guys. There might be questions, but I haven't gotten my person to switch over to these yet, so I can't see them, but I will catch them next week if I missed any, so.
Cool.
We will be back next week. Stay safe, guys. Yeah. We'll be back next week. See you later.
Bye-bye.